Number 19, Jace Johnson. Number 20, Brent Carr. 21, Camden White. 22, Keller McConnell. 23, Mason Brown. 24, Caden Guy. 25, Keller Rab. Number 26, Daniel Honaka. 27, Caleb Slate. Number 28, Liam Hutchinson. Number 29, Landon Stringfellow. Number 30, Brian Stanley. 31, Jesse Ford III. Number 32, Jadarian Mitchell. 33, Brett Brown. 34, Lee Wade. 35, Nicholas Williams. 36, DJ Cooper. 37, Daniel Wagner. 39, Luke Allen. Number 41, Kaylin Collins. Number 43, Bryson Dimmer. Number 44, Braylon Maryland. Number 50, Jeremiah Willis. 51, Gibson Goodwin. 52, Jake Tolley. 53, Ashton Ellis. 54, Landry Gibbons. 55, AJ Nation. 56, Kingston Hibbert. 57, Channing Rushing. 58, Ryder Hilton. 59, Tyson Tolley. Number 60, Grant Davenport. Number 61, Jagger Levy. 62, Vincent Corbett. 63, Abram Haybear. 64, Fred Brown Jr. 65, Peyton Taylor. 66, Cale Patton. Number 67, Dixon Allen. 69, Tyson Davis. 70, Dallas Chandler. 71, Todd Shaw. 73, Jaden Traylor. 75, Hayden Hazard. 77, Franklin Young. 79, Daniel Black. 80, Brentley Doolittle. 81, Jared Jones. 83, Jalen Pritchard. 84, McBride Tripp. Number 85, Levi Newsom. Next up, your Ruston Junior High School 7th grade team. Number 1, Knox Parr. Number 2, Tristan Smith. 3, Nash Parr. Number 4, Trip Vernon. Number 5, Owen Haybear. Number 6, Rose Kilpatrick. Number 7, Willie Williams. 8, Reed Williams. Number 9, Campbell Anderson. Number 10, Knox Beck. Number 11, John Cole Parker. Number 12, Carl Alsop. Number 13, Carmelo.
That's good.
14, Clayton Roan. Number 15, Joseph Davison. Number 16, Grayson Davis. 17, Michael White. 18, Zion Goodwin. 19, S.J. Wilson. 21, Catanian Combs. 26, Christian White. 27, Bryson Howard. Number 28, Scott Chandler. Number 29, Caden Carrington. 30,
Sorry.
Caden Williams. 31, Levi Hyatt. 33, Branson Green. 34, Branson Hudson. 35, Harry Rivera. 36, Isaiah Johnson. 37, Richard May. 38, Ian Dunbar. 39, Elijah Stringfellow. Number 40, Mikhail Keith. Number 41, Nathan Burks. 42, David Cato. Number 50, Israel Breon. 52, Caden Green. Number 53, Deleon Beckwith. 54, Elijah Bailey. 55, Hunter Reeder. 56, Eli Wilson. 57, Randy Stevens. Number 58, Mason Manning. 59, Ryder Walpole. Number 60, Landry Hogan. 61, Levi Yates. 62, Nathan Quinn. 64, Mason Bennett. 66, Raylan Daniel. 67, Aiden Tolbert. 69, Corey Jackson. Number 70, Trenton Shorter. 71, Corey Robertson. 72, Jacob Hoyston. 73, Andrew Littlehold. 77, Marcus Ruston. Number 82, Kadarian Thompson. 83, Brant Youngblood. Number 84, Aiden Millich. 85, Kyle Burrell. 86, Brady Pace. 88, Brittany Sanders. And number 89, Connor Jackson. Now you're up to the high school 8th grade team. Number 1, Luke McCulloch. Number 2, Jake Smith. Number 3, Tristan Nassier. Number 4, Brady Stinson. Number 5, Adarius Robertson. Number 6, Elijah Robinson. Number 7, Austin Lee. Number 8, Jackson Beckwith. Number 9, Messiah Marie. Number 10, Rhett Patterson. 11, Anthony Tobin. Number 12, Hagen Hayes. 13, Colter Sutton. 14, Jamarcus Russell. 15, Fisher Owens. 16, Nathan Brown. 17, Brandon Butler. 18, DeCorian Williams. 19, Wynn Edgerton. Number 20, James Graves. Number 22, Conrad Cochran. Number 23, Jaden Mahindo. 24, Jaden Anderson. 25, Braylon Gibson. 26, Cooper Lee. 27, Aiden Dimmer. 28, James Duperback. Number 35, Joseph Dunaway. Number 36, Braden Hamilton. Number 40, John Chisholm. Number 42, Jordan Durant. Number 43, Garner Toller. 44, Logan Williams. 45, Nolan Hogan. Number 48, Bryce Larison. 53, Kendrick Walden. 54, Jet Jones. Number 55, Alfredo Torres. 56, Jaleel Livingston. 58, Brian Williams. Number 59, Harlem Sinadolf. Number 60, Cash Hunt. Number 61, Silas Warren. 62, Bryson Brown. Number 63, Michael Boyd. Number 71, Reginald Dow. 72, Carl Oakley. 73,
Check.
Braylon Bashaw. 75, Carter Crowe. Number 77, Garrett Cleveland. Number 83, Hayes McCormick. Number 84, Brock Browder. Number 85, Hayes Cripps.
Hi, brother.
Number 88, Shane Collins. And your coaches for your 6th grade team, your head coach, Curtis Goodwin. Assistants, Xavier Brewster, Chris Pleasant, Gus Russell, and Ryan Wells. For the 7th and 8th grade team, your head coach, Hilton Hayes. And assistants, Kevin Carter, Shannon Fraser, Rodney Holland, Darius May, Adam Novak, Eric Hockley, Matthew Cook, and Michael Peterson. Ruston High School really appreciates all the hard work these players have put in and the coaches put in this tournament. We're excited to see what you guys are doing.
I don't know which one. He's coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give all these players and coaches one more big round of applause.
And good evening, everyone. A very happy Friday to you all, and live from the Wood Marine broadcast booth here in Ruston, Louisiana. Welcome to James Field at Haas Garrett Stadium, the site for tonight's contest between the Acadiana Wrecking Rams and our Ruston Bearcats. I'm Kyle Roberts. I'll be joined by Nick Brown. I want to welcome Toby Nations and Matthew Carswell to the broadcast as well. They'll be helping us out throughout the night. And so, Nick, very exciting to be back here as the 2024 season is about ready to get kicked off and underway here in the next 12 to 15 minutes. We've been watching weather for the last 3 days, but it looks like the sun is finally starting to part through some of these clouds. This should be one of the most exciting games, not just in Louisiana, but all over the South when it comes to high school football when these two teams line up to get week one kicked off.
Hey, no doubt about it. I can tell you this, the excitement. I had a young person from the media come up and request a roster. And I said, where are you from? Because, you know, it didn't say Lincoln Parish Journal, LPJ, read it every day. Didn't say Q94. So I was checking his media credentials. And he's from the LHSAA, and they have a show that's going on tonight at midnight and really featuring this ball game here. And, Kyle, this is one through the history. I go back to Procell was a quarterback down here in the goal line. I got years ago, and I mentioned it in the coaching show with Jared Ball. The only time we ever had crosswords in his tenure, I think I was doing the play-by-play that day. It was a 3rd and 2. I thought for sure they'd run an out route out of bounds, and they ran it up the middle. And I said something. He called me in and said, hey, you're the offensive coordinator now, and so we're going through. But I want to tell you, really, what a great history with these two programs playing. Boy, this history out of the Wrecking Rams. And I will tell you this is going to be a battle. There are no easy games when you're Jared Ball making out a schedule, and this one's going to be a tough one.
Well, I think too, Nick, one of the things I'm most excited about, obviously the season is getting, it's about to start. This is a Ruston Bearcat team that in 2023 won its first state championship in over 3 decades. You and I were there for the call down in the Superdome. It was an amazing night. Emotional, obviously, for me as a graduate. You've been at the school for almost
a long time,
right?
A long time,
almost as long as in between championships. And so that was amazing to see. The important thing that I think we need to know, and that all of our fans and our listeners need to know, this is a new team. This is the 2024 Ruston Bearcats. And so, like you said, head coach Jared Ball loves to put on a really tough non-district schedule. He has done just that with Acadiana tonight. And then we won't see another Louisiana team until October, because next week at home it'll be Arcadia, and then 3 straight weeks out at the Lone Star State in Texas.
You know, absolutely. And you look at that now. Who is next week?
Cabot.
You said Arcadia.
I meant Arkansas.
I was like, I'm not great in geography. In fact, they let me take it a couple of times at Auburn.
You didn't know there's a Little Rock, Arcadia?
And so I was like, they move Arcadia. That was Arcadia, California. But, yes, you're right. In the gauntlet, we'll talk about this a little later during the broadcast. Nothing, you talked about it, and Jared mentioned it in the coaches show about a hangover that you have. And you can't have a hangover when you're playing the likes of Acadiana, the Texas, and Cabot as well.
Well, Coach, I know we're excited to get this game going. Let's take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we will have the starting lineup for the Ruston Bearcats for you, get you ready for the coin toss, and then the kickoff after that. Back in 2 minutes, you're listening to Ruston Football on Q94.1 and the Bearcat Nation Network. Hold on. The commercial just cut for some reason. Okay, it's back now. Yeah, the problem is this echo. I'm going to have to turn the return down each time. Back here at the Haas with Nick Brown, the team is just taken to the field, and the fans are on their feet, excited for what will hopefully be a great way to kick off the 2024 season. And Nick, we alluded to it earlier, but this Acadiana Wrecking Ram team, they're championship caliber every single year that they line it up. They know how to keep a program going moving forward. I think they've won multiple championships in the last 10 years. They were in the finals last year before getting beat. And so these are two championship caliber teams going at it here tonight.
It really is, Kyle. And I'll tell you what's interesting, a great look for the Bearcats tonight. I haven't seen this one, the red pants with the gray stripe and the gray jersey. So I do look for these Bearcats, similar to the Oregon Ducks. You can go in the field house and the Chick Childress field house and see the uniform on a mannequin that they pick each and every week. So excited to get this one going. And man, the sun is out. It is bright. The sun is shining on the Bearcats as the rain has cleared out of T.L. James Field at Hoss-Garrett Stadium.
It does feel like this is the first time that we've seen the sun shine in the last 72 hours, and so it's come out at the perfect time. Back in 60 seconds for the invocation, or 2 minutes rather, for the invocation and the national anthem. You're listening to Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Captains for tonight's game for the Wrecking Rams, number 8, number 99, number 83, number 2. For your Bearcats, number 1, Aiden Andy, number 0, Miles Brown, number 2, Ron Parker, number 3, Josh Brown. Tonight's guest.
And the captains are taking it to the field for the coin toss. And for Ruston High tonight, it's going to be Darius James, Aiden Anding, and I believe Jordan Parker and Josh Brantley. Those are the captains for the Bearcats. Did not get the chance to see who was out there for Acadiana. So Nick Brown is going to be watching like a hawk for that coin toss. So we'll know who's receiving, who's kicking to get this game started off and underway.
Well, interesting. I wish they would have lined up 0, 1, 2, 3, but instead we have 1, 0, 2, 3. Great group of captains there. Josh Brantley, Grant, of course, Darius James, and Aiden Andy. So look forward to when we take the ball. So.
Yep, looks like Ruston is going to receive this kickoff to get this game started. And so what better way to keep a high-profile offense off the field than by taking winning the coin toss, Nick Brown, and choosing to receive to get the game started. So Acadiana will be kicking to the Ruston Bearcats. It is an awesome atmosphere here tonight, certainly on the home side as the sun is setting in the west behind some clouds. It's a beautiful night tonight. The temperature feels really nice. The high is not even going to get in the ladies tonight. And so these teams are going to be ready to kick off and underway. So we will have that kickoff for you right after this. Hey, that was supposed to be where that kickoff buffer was. Hey, guys, that's where the kickoff buffer's supposed to be. Okay, no problem.
Crowd mic. Crowd mic.
And Edouard Hernandez kicks it off. We are underway. That will be a touchback in the end zone. And that rule in Louisiana is if the ball crosses the goal line on special teams, it is a touchback no matter what happens. And so Ruston will have the ball 1st and 10 on its own 20-yard line to start tonight.
Yeah, looking, Kyle want to jump into the starting lineups on offense. Quarterback Josh Brantley, fullback Lander Smith, running back, of course, Jordan the Jet Hayes, split time with Dylan Brooks. Outside receivers, and we're going to mention them all because went to the Bayou Jam. All of these guys played, went to the Bird scrimmage. Caleb Hampton, Darius James, Duran Parker, Peyton Martin. Tight end, interesting, we'll talk about that. Cullen Clark, Hunter Soto. So you got to throw in Ahmad Hudson. He's back. Brooks Brown, Cedric Rowan at right guard. Jake Tyler made the move over to center. And this is a guy, every year I've done the numbers, I always change from 89 tight end last year, filling in at center. Great job, Jake Tyler. Cam Vinzan at left guard. Brock Singley at left guard as well. Left tackle, Jacalen Blackman. And so ready for this game to get started.
Shotgun formation. One receiver on each side. Lander Smith sort of in an H-back. It's a handoff up the middle. And the Jets going to get nowhere. Little loss on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 and a half. Our first quarter is brought to you by Kim Dupree, State Farm in Ruston. We'll tell you a little bit more about her sometime later in the first quarter.
Yeah, you look at that. You had to know the Bearcats were going to start with Jordan the Jet Hayes. You have to there, and of course, Acadiana expecting that. No surprise, but a good call on 1st down.
11:34 to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless. Ruston's first run of the night was for a negative half yard. It's officially 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation again for the Bearcats. 2 receivers on the near side. Brantley takes the snap, and he will hand it off up the middle. And the Jet hurdles a defender. It is tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a 6-yard gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4. And that is the danger of Jordan the Jet Hayes. As we know he's fast, but the thing that's sneaky about him is he's tough too. He took a really big hit right there at the line of scrimmage, but forced his way through, had a nice hurdle and got a couple of extra yards and puts the Bearcats in a nice 3rd down.
Absolutely, certainly did. Big 55 Sam Nations out on the field for the Bearcats. He'd been injured in the preseason. Good to see him on the field.
Shotgun formation, 3rd and 4. Brantley back to toss over the middle, caught by Parker. He's got a 1st down and more to the 35, tackled at the 37-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play, and that'll be enough to move the chains, and it's a Bearcat 1st down.
Absolutely, moving. Great job by Parker on the reception, and I did a smart move. Had 3 wrecking rams around him and protected that football. Great job, Parker.
Shotgun set, and it's a quick toss. That's to Hayes. He has some space. Makes a man miss. Gets to the 40-yard line. 4-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 yards. This is the 5th play of this drive so far. It'll be 2nd down and 6 from the 40-yard line. 10-12 left to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless. So we'll see what the Bearcats come back out with as Dylan Brooks checks in at running back. You know, it's been 265 days since Ruston and Zachary played in that championship game, and so it's hard to believe how fast time flies. It's so nice to have football season back. Hand up the middle to Brooks, makes a man miss to the 45, falls forward for a 1st down at the 47-yard line. That will move the chains yet again. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
Absolutely. I didn't know you were calendars and dates. And
I can't do geography, but I can math.
Exactly. Arcadia next week, and they're out of state. Yeah, great job.
Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver look. We're shaking the rust off here, Nick Brown. Brantley back to throw, and he'll fake the toss, takes it to the near side, and gets past midfield, still on his feet, 40 to the 35. He had 2 defenders that he bowled over and kept the ball going past the 40 to the 34-yard line. Another first down pickup for the Bearcats.
I'm going to make an analogy and go along with me here, but it reminds me of Cam Newton, the way he just run the football and just power. That was just sheer power and leveled the defensive back for the Wrecking Rams.
9:20 to go in the first. Shotgun set, quick toss, and we have our first penalty marker of the night, and that's going to be a false start on the Bearcat offensive line. And so 1st and 10 on the 34 of Acadiana will turn to 1st and 15 on the 39.
Would you like to know what Josh Brantley's weight is listed, since you're the great with numbers?
All right, I'm going to give it a whirl. 235.
No, he's 210 pounds. Would you like to know the weight of the defensive back he just leveled?
Tell me.
170.
Yeah, advantage Josh Brantley.
That's what 40 pounds will do for you.
First down and 15, 9:22 to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless. Ruston is moving the ball very well on its first drive, and the first hiccup was this movement on the line. Shotgun formation again. Back to throw. Brantley, quick jailbreak screen, and that's to Brooks. Brooks gets to the original line of scrimmage and not much more. A 5-yard pickup on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
I'll tell you one thing to watch for, Kyle, in this contest is Parker going on the jet sweep motion. The last 2 times he's done it, no one from Acadiana has picked him up on that. So that's going to be something to watch for. See if Earl Griffin and the Bearcats pick it up.
2nd down and 10. Bearcats stay in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers far side for Brantley, 1 near side. Near side receiver, Caleb Hampton, a 6-foot senior for the Bearcats. Good to see Ahmad Hudson out there, kind of at a hybrid tight end wide receiver. Another fake toss. Brantley to the 30, 25, still going. Pushes the pile past the 20 inside the red zone for the first time tonight. It'll be 1st and 10, but there's a pass penalty marker now. And it might be a face mask. We'll see what the call is.
You know, I noticed, I watched that. Of course, I'm not picking on defensive back, but Dalen Lewis, number 1. That was one earlier leveled. And I saw, hey, there were enough Wrecking Rams around it. I don't need to get in that play. But unfortunately, Kyle, the Bearcats seem to be the ones walking backwards.
Yep. We'll see what the call is. That was a nice run by Josh Brantley. I think after the play, so it was an unsportsmanlike on the Bearcats. So it's still going to be a first down, but it's going to negate almost every yard that Brantley picked up. And this might be one of those weird 1st down and 9, I think, because it's going to be 1st and 9 because the penalty, it was a 16-yard gain, but the penalty brought them back 15 yards. So it is 1st down and 9 to go.
Now, you paid attention to math class at the RHS.
And now they have fixed the change, thankfully. Okay, so we're good. 1st and 10 on the 32. Shotgun formation again for Brantley. 2 receivers on each side now. Brantley sends Parker in motion. Back to throw. Over the top, it is knocked down. Intended for Ahmad Hudson. That's incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Valen Charles, 54, nearly picked that ball off. Thrown right to him, just missed. So fortunate the ball wasn't turned over there for the Bearcats here with 8:28 remaining here in the first quarter. No scores. Bearcats host the Wrecking Rams of Acadiana. Appreciate everyone joining us on the Q94.1 and watching on the Bearcat Nation Network.
Shotgun again for Brantley. Hands it off. That's to the jet, and he'll juke at the 30-yard line. Not much else after that, and there'll be a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up a long 3rd down and 8, and Dylon Brooks is coming back out onto the football field.
You know, watched a lot, saw the team over at the Bayou Jam at ULM last weekend, went to the scrimmage versus Bird. I'm going to tell you, Kyle, I believe you're in 4-down territory here. You're looking at 47 yards if they don't gain anything. And then you get 2 downs to pick up 8 yards here.
So 3rd down and 8. 2 receivers near side. Brantley once again in the gun. Takes the snap. And he'll hand it off to Brooks. Brooks at the 30, and he's tripped up at the 28-yard line. Just like Nick Brown, just what you said, this is, I would imagine, 4-down territory. This should be 4th down, and I believe that's about somewhere between 6 and 7.
I picked up about 2 on the play. You're exactly right, Kyle. And right here, interested to see what Earl Griffin and the Bearcats dial up. Maud Hudson in the game for the Bearcats.
I formation, the first I we've seen tonight. Smith at the fullback, Brooks the tailback, the play fake. Brantley rolls right, passes, caught by Hudson. He has a first down and some more on 4th down and 7. Hudson's catch keeps the drive going, puts the Bearcats in the red zone officially for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line of the Rams. A beautiful play call by Earl Griffin. That keeps the drive going and the sticks moving.
2 years of going to the Dome back-to-back, the championship year and the runner-up year. That's exactly what you see. No panic out of those Bearcats.
I formation yet again. Brantley under center, hands it off. Brooks makes a move, tripped up, gets a yard on the play, brings up 2nd down and 9. This is a really good drive for the Bearcats to open up because remember, they got the opening kickoff, and we're almost 6 minutes into this first quarter, and the clock has just been running. And so that's again, if you want to keep it out of the hands of Acadiana, no better way to do it than to put a long drive together by with your offense.
Years ago at this stadium, videoing in the end zone, I remember Bird getting the ball, and I don't think the Bearcats touched it but twice in the first half.
High formation again, handoff, and I believe that's Hayes. And Hayes falls forward to the 7-yard line. And he'll bring up 3rd down.
Now, interesting here, obviously you want the touchdown. If you don't pick up the touchdown on this play, do you take the points or do you roll the dice and try and convert 4th down again?
And we'll find that out when we come back. It's the hydration timeout. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Bearcats have it 3rd and 5 on the Wrecking Ram 8 when we come back. This is Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Holland Real Estate Group has been serving the commercial real estate needs in Louisiana for over 30 years.
Because your business means everything to you. We know the importance of proper planning and location management. With our extensive knowledge of the area, we're able to create individualized solutions for our clients. We work closely with our community leaders to understand growth in the area. Ensuring successful win-win relationships for our clients is what we do best.
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, Hunt Forest Products manufactures a variety of plywood lumber and other specialty wood products to meet a wide variety of building and manufacturing needs. Hunt Forest Products is family-owned and operated, practices sustainable forestry, and provides more than 400 Louisiana.
Bayou Kubota is a proud sponsor of Bearcat football and a loyal member of the Bearcat Football Club. Visit Bayou Kubota for all your tractor and farm equipment needs. Bayou Kubota, service with a purpose in Ruston, Bossier City, and Monroe.
Brazier Group Real Estate, Ruston's hometown.
Look back towards the sideline for the play call and now they audible into a shotgun formation. Brantley takes the snap, looks into the fade route in the back corner of the end zone, and Hudson tried to bring in the one-handed grab, couldn't do it. That cast on his right wrist had enough to see that he might have been able to squeeze that ball in, but he's not happy. He felt like he was his arm was tugged back down, but he's not going to get that flag.
Well, you know, he did not get the flag, but it was a great route, and I like the fact that you see a guy out with a cast on, and you may try to just use him as a decoy, but no, the Bearcats went to it, and that was one that nearly brought in. So it appears, Kyle, the Bearcats are going to go for it here on 4th down.
So it's 4th down and 6. Bearcats need to get inside the 3 for a first down. And a quick toss to the jet. Hayes inside, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown on 4th down. Jordan Hayes runs it in from 8 yards out, and the Bearcats strike first. They lead 6-0 with 5:51 left to go in this first quarter.
What a great play, great job by the offensive line. Cal on the block. Jordan Jet Hayes went to his left. They cut back against the grain right up the middle. Real estate agents located in downtown Ruston on North Trenton Street have been cheering on the Bearcats for over 35 years. Call a Brazier Group agent today to learn what Lincoln Parish has to offer. Whether you're buying
Peyton Martin, the holder for the Bearcats. The point after, snap low, kick up though, and It is good. 5:51 to go in the first quarter. Ruston leads this one 7-0. An almost flawless drive. Of course, they had a couple of fourth downs and two penalties rather. But regardless, they were able to punch it in, and they took 6 minutes off of that clock here in this first quarter. Kim Dupree, State Farm agent in Ruston, can take care of all of your insurance needs as well as financial planning. For all of your insurance needs, choose Kim Dupree State Farm. Kim Dupree State Farm is at 1001 North Trenton Street and KimDupree.net. A young man I want to highlight too as well. We had a couple of some small technical difficulties earlier in the broadcast, but we had a junior.
Calling Bearcat Nation. This is Bill Hogan at Century Next Bank. Here we love our Bearcats, and we know there's no team like our home team. Remember, when you bank with us, you bank with the locals. And that's a win for our community. Go Bearcats. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Certainly good to see him play a little football. Excited him as the junior captain. Great program started here at Ruston High School.
Joaquin Ramos, the kicker for the Bearcats. He has the ball teed up at his own 40-yard line. And he'll just do kind of a little pooch kick towards some of the empty space around the 25-yard line, fielded by Acadiana to the 35 and down at the 39-yard line on the return for the Wrecking Rams. That was Parker Robichaux.
A good return by Parker Robichaux. I want to tell you, if you haven't made it out to Hoss Garrett Stadium and T.L. James Field, there is a new field, and I want to tell you, great-looking turf. They don't last that long, but this one looks really great. Bearcat at midfield, and I like the fact that the end zones are green with red letters, that red team fade, but this is a great-looking field.
Incredibly sharp. It was fun over the summer to kind of keep track of the installation and get to check in with Coach Ball about how things were going and some of the new technology that is offered on these turfs. It's just really cool to see. Triple option, and it's a handoff to the fullback. And we'll see who had that for the Rams. And that's going to be something we'll be struggling with as a broadcast tonight. They do this triple option so well.
That was
appeared to be Tate Collins.
Tate Collins on the carry. This is one of the reasons when you wonder, why do we talk about the Cody show? Why do you go with a Bird? Look at Bird. They run a version of the triple option. Now you see with Acadiana. Acadiana runs it a little better than Bird, but it is a good test.
Second down and 1. And it's that's a handoff to the fullback right up the middle. That might have been Collins again. I think it was. They're just going to keep giving him the football. Almost the same exact play right up the middle, and he's in Bearcat territory. First down and 10 at the Ruston 48-yard line.
Absolutely want to see the Bearcats take control of that and stop in the backfield. But one thing to watch is Caden Devon, the quarterback for Acadiana, really carries out the fake well to pull one and keep it.
And we have some movement. And we're going to see who they're going to call this one on. It's a young Bearcat defense that's coming out. It's the offense that's seasoned this year, Nick Brown. The starters for Ruston on the defensive line, Peyton Bell, Kavarian Key, Rakeem Potts, and Caleb Williams. Linebackers, Zarek Hill and Xander Hayes. Your rip corner, Keelan Davis, Trenton Moore, Aiden Anding, Jaden Anding, and Fabian Stringfellow. That's your secondary. So those are the starters for the Bearcats tonight. Cade Kelly, the punter, Joaquin Ramos on kickoffs, Jack Elliott is your point after and field goals. And it is a handoff. Nice tackle on the play by the Bearcats. And that was Zarek Hill with a literal shoestring tackle, bringing down Jonah Gaucher. And he got 2 yards on the play, second down and 13.
Now, the Wrecking Rams have done a good job on that play of downfield blocking. So Zarek saved definitely a first down, maybe even a touchdown on that play. Great job by Zarek.
So the ball is back on the Acadiana side of the football field on their own 49-yard line. The sun is almost gone. And thank you that the rain pushed out. It is a beautiful night for football. And off again, there's Zarek Hill getting another tackle for the Bearcats. A 3-yard pickup on the play for Gaucher. Back to Bearcat territory, but it's going to be third down and 11 on the Ruston 49-yard line.
Great job, Zarek, all over the place on that one.
Woodbury broadcast booth on score Ruston 7, Wrecking Rams nothing. Acadiana. It's third down and 11. Ruston has already put together a 17-play drive that lasted over half of the first quarter for 80 yards, capped off by an 8-yard touchdown run by Jordan the Jet Hayes. And we have a timeout on the field taken by Acadiana. Let's take this one with them. Our score, Ruston 7, Acadiana nothing. Back in 30 seconds. This is
Dan and I started Cummins and Fitz in October of 2018. We were both practicing family law and identified a need in our community.
A divorce is often one of the most traumatic and stressful experiences of a person's life. As family law attorneys, we are dealing with divorce, custody, child support, spousal support, and community property petitions. We understand that these issues are complex and that our clients need personalized, focused attention. We hope that you'll trust us when choosing who to represent you should you find yourself going through a divorce.
First Ruston invites you to join them on Sundays at 8:30, 9:45, or 11 a.m. We offer kids worship at all 3 services. On Wednesday nights, students meet at the Powerhouse. Middle school students at 5:30, high school students at 6:45. Our mission is to help you find God.
Acadiana has 3rd and 11 on the Ruston in between the marks on the 48 and the 49-yard line. And it is going to be a handoff and nowhere to go. And he's going to lose 5 yards on the play. And that's going to be the Bearcat defensive line coming through and not getting fooled by the play fake. And that is going to be Taden Collins taken down for a loss. And Acadiana back on their own side of the football field is going to have to bring out the punter to kick this one away.
Absolutely bringing out the punter. And that was one, you scratch your head, you have a timeout, and that's the best you have. But a great job by the Bearcat defense to shut that one down and force this punt.
Aiden Anding standing at his own 20-yard line. We know how dangerous he can be on special teams. Soft snap, punt is up and away. End over end, fielded by Anding at the 25. He's at the 30, makes a move to the outside. There's a flag down, 35-yard line. Comes back around and he's tackled. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Bearcats, but they're going to have to sort through the flag on the field and see where this is going to end up. When it was thrown, Nick, I'm afraid this is going to be against the Bearcats.
I think so, but I will tell you this. Whitehat did a great job. There was a little bump, a slight tap into the punter. No flag was thrown there. So that was good for the Bearcats, but I don't think this one is going to be.
During the return, personal foul, face mask, returns it.
So it's going to be a face mask.
50, 1st down.
What do they call it, double?
They said face mask, and they pointed 1st down, so didn't hear the
okay.
other.
Well, we'll see where this ball ends up.
I'm going to come give you clarification.
Yeah, no, that was on Acadiana, so we will certainly take it. And so this ball is going to be a 15-yard penalty, and well, he's still moving. This is going to be into Acadiana territory. Bearcats are going to have nice starting field position on the Wreck and Ram 45-yard line. With 2:24 left to go in this first quarter, Ruston is up 7-0.
Certainly take that break. You go for the home run right here after the huge penalty on the punt return from Andy. Bearcats with that huge drive. What did you say, 17 plays?
17 plays. I want to give a shout out to my business partner, Malcolm Butler, for texting that to us tonight.
Man coverage with Caleb Hampton on the near side.
So 1st and 10, Bearcats have the ball on the Acadiana 45-yard line.
Trying to determine what maybe they were conversing with. It seemed like a lot of yards. I think it's going to come back. Yeah, that was like a 40-yard penalty. Because it occurred. There you go.
Well, they're marking it off from the
end of the play.
Yeah, where Andy's return stopped, which was around the 34. So this is on the 49 on the Bearcat side of the field. The officials are shaking off some rust. We're shaking off rust. It's been a long time since we've had a high school
I think
football.
You said it. What, 234? What did you say?
I forgot now. 1st down and 10 for the Bearcats on their own 49-yard line. And Brantley with 3 wide receivers and Dylan Brooks in the backfield. It'll be a quarterback designed run. Brantley breaks 2 tackles, but he can't break a 3rd as helmets come off. And so it will. This will be a long loss on the play.
7, Sam Hartwell going to come in. It was funny because when this rule first came in, there was a lot of pushback. Now it's just as soon as it comes off, automatically jog to the sideline. Sam Hartwell in for the Bearcats. I'm telling you, a lot of times a quarterback comes in, this guy just hands the ball off. This guy can come in and thread a needle.
I do want to just really quickly say, when we're talking about stats, Carl Johnson, who did this for 2 decades, decided to retire during the offseason, and so we wish Carl and Elaine nothing but the best, and certainly thankful for his decades of service to Ruston High football. High formation for Hartwell, handoff up the middle to Brooks. He's got speed and he's got space. Past the 50-yard line, inside the 45 to the 44. And so getting almost all of the lost yardage back, plus some. It'll be 3rd down and 3 after the nice run by Brooks.
Great use of both running backs, the way the Bearcats do that. And so keeps both of them fresh, get a lot of carries, so certainly a powerful, explosive runner. Brooks had a manageable, very manageable 3rd down, Kyle.
3rd down and 3. Ball is on the Acadiana 44-yard line. I formation. Lander Smith, the fullback. Dylan Brooks dots the I. 1 receiver on each side. Brantley takes the snap, hands it off to Smith, puts his helmet down, and I don't think he's going to have enough. The official on the near side is going to mark him 2-yard shot, and it's going to be 4th down and 2.
Absolutely 4th and 2 here. You just power through and no hesitation whatsoever. Wise decision. Now, what will the play call be here? Campton going to the far sideline.
So it's 4th down and 2. Bearcats are perfect on 4th down conversions tonight, including a touchdown. Shotgun formation, man in motion is Parker. And Brantley will keep it. He has the 1st down and more. 35, 30, 20, 10. Josh Brantley into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Bearcats are up by 2 scores on a 43-yard touchdown run on 4th down.
It is deja vu all over again. We're working on a hype video for the alternate, and this is one of the cuts. I actually put it in the video twice. Now make another highlight reel. Great run. It just went through the middle, bounced out to the outside. And, show some wheels for a big guy.
Ruston is up 13-0 with 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Jack Elliott in to attempt the point after. Low snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. Ruston leads 14-0 with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. That drive took 2 minutes and 4 seconds, and it went 51 total yards with Josh Brantley running a 43-yard touchdown run on 4th down to cap off that scoring drive for the Bearcats. So, Nick Brown, you couldn't ask for a better way to get this game started tonight.
Now, great weather. It's not too hot, and the Bearcats leading by 14. And to be quite honest with you, after watching the Bearcats at Burke, watching versus Neville, someone asked, what do you predict the score is going to be? And I said, you know what? I really can't use those 2 games.
Step into the winner's circle with a John Deere tractor from Goldman Equipment. Shop North and Central Louisiana's largest John Deere dealer, Goldman Equipment. We're not just in your field, we're in your backyard. Thank you for calling Goldman Equipment.
Yard line. And Ramos with another pooch kick. This is going to be fielded by Colin DeBetta. And he gets tackled from behind at the 26-yard line. And Miles Brown in on the tackle for the Ruston Bearcats. So Acadiana, with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, will start 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now, I wondered, I said, what team puts their starting quarterback in to return a kick? That's not. The starting quarterback is Caden DeBetta. So,
I'll help you.
Yes, they were brothers, maybe even cousins, but the DeBetta family touching the football tonight for the Wrecking Rams in Acadiana.
Snap, and it's another handoff, and nowhere to go. Trying to bounce to the outside is Gaucher. He's met in the backfield. Zarek Hill all over the place tonight for the Bearcats, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. So we played through one here in the season opener for the Ruston Bearcats. And they lead 14-0 over the Acadiana Wrecking Rams. Back in 60 seconds, this is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, HGA is a full-service project management and engineering service firm, providing professional services to clients throughout the U.S. and overseas. HGA builds long-term client relationships by listening to clients, leveraging the experience of its professional team, and delivering on its commitments. HGA is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
On a journey towards the best dentistry with exceptional care, you need travel no further than the heart of Ruston. There you will find the team behind Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. It's a goal built on the tradition of excellence established more than 60 years ago, a legacy in superior dental care and unparalleled customer service. It's a journey worth taking and one we're proud to make with you. Come experience the best dentistry and exceptional customer service. Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. There's a story behind every smile.
Second quarter brought to you, Kyle, by Pierce Lumber, local Ace hardware dealer in Ruston, and a place to get grade A lumber, Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Big Green eggs, and more. Pierce Lumber, Burgessville Road, right off Highway 33 in Ruston.
Total yards in the first half. We're going to get those to you in just a second, as it is a rush up the middle and just a 2 to 3 yard gain on the play. And this Ruston Bearcat defense that had to replace 7 starters off of last year's team has looked absolutely stellar. They have only allowed 9 yards in the first quarter. 9. Ruston's offense has picked up 146 if they're taking out the ball.
Interesting. You have to wonder when you're going to attempt to pass. You have to be so.
And it is this is a play fake. Quarterback is going to keep it himself. That's DeBetta. And DeBetta gets to the 35 and past it. Still on his feet at the 40, and that's enough for a first down. And that's the play fake, Nick, you were talking about that we've been waiting for. When you're Acadiana, you sell the run over and over again. Eventually, that's going to open up. And he was either going to toss it down the field or take off with his wheels. And he chose to keep it on the ground. Right play. It's a first down for the Wrecking Rams.
Had great coverage. Had no one to throw the ball to, Kyle, and just tucked it and ran, picked up. Is that the first down for the Wrecking Rams?
I believe so. DeBetta under center again. Hands it off to Gaucher. And he'll get to the 44, not much else.
You know, earlier, first quarter statistics, Brantley was 3 for 5 with 31 yards passing. Hayes, 3 rushes for 17 yards and a touchdown. Brooks, 2 rushes for 20 yards. Brantley, a big run, 42 yards for the touchdown.
Second down and 6 on the 45-yard line. Rams still have the football. Ruston with a 14-0 lead with 10.5 minutes to go in the first half of play. DeBetta takes the snap, and we have, let's see, I don't know if it's a timeout or I don't see any flag. Nope, there's a flag way back at the 35-yard line. That might have been, no, that's a false start on the offense. So Acadiana has done a little bit to hurt itself in this first half of play. Already up against a stingy Ruston defense. They've only had one really good play, and that was that first down run by the quarterback DeBetta. Everything else has been just either stopped in the backfield or for minimal gains at best by this Ruston defense that has just reloaded from last season. And these young men that have watched the likes of Jaden Mayfield and Jacorian Crow and Nate Johnson, just Ahmad Bro, Jordan Gidry, just to name a few, they're ready to put their own names into the Ruston history books, and they're off to a great start tonight. Play fake for DeBetta, and he's going to rush to his left, puts a pass up way over the head of his intended target, Parker Bruno. And that goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 11 on their own 40-yard line for the Rams.
I'll tell you who applied that pressure. Was that Rakeem Potts applying pressure for the Bearcats? Couldn't tell if that was Rakeem or, and it is tough a little bit. We're getting older. I'm getting older. And the gray, but I believe that was Rakeem Potts. I've never seen him move that quick. Great job from Rakeem. Called him Rakeem the Dream in class. Another 3rd down for the Wrecking Rams.
3rd and 11. The clock stops after the incomplete pass. 9:50 to go in the second quarter. Ruston leads 14-0.
Yes, they do. Well, I got a question I want to ask you in just a minute.
I can't wait. Oh, wait. The officials may let you do it beforehand. This is a delay of game on the offense, and they're coming back another 5 yards. Acadiana's head coach is furious. I'm not sure if he's angrier at the sideline official or...
When it comes to physical therapy, there's one name to know. That's Johnson Physical Therapy. And as always,
you look and see gray as school color. You go through. Do you remember the time that you've been here that gray was such a predominant color?
No, not at all.
I look down the cheerleaders. Colin McDonald is a great job sponsoring the cheerleaders. They're in gray.
So the delay of game stays. I like the gray, especially since that was what we wore in the Superdome to win the title last year. I think the gray uniforms look really sharp. Third down and 16 after the penalties, back on the 35-yard line. DeBetta hands it off. Gaucher makes a move, breaks a tackle to the 35 and to the 40. Not much there, but there is a flag on the play. So that was thrown near the scrum around the end of the play. That's a 9-yard pickup, but will it stand? Hopefully this is not going to be on the defense for some reason, because you would hate to give up free yardage on 3rd and 16 to a possible first down, but we'll see what the call is from the White Hat.
Face mask, I do believe. No? I got to quit guessing.
So we'll wait and see. We have a face mask on. Hold on. Okay, all right. That was very confusing. I've never seen an offensive team decline.
Hey, no, we're not going to take that face mask. No, wouldn't want to get any free yards. So explain to me what this was called.
So it was a hold, or excuse me, it looked like a face mask penalty on the defense. They decided not to take it because it's still a long 4th down. So that would have likely backed up Acadiana, but I think it would have still been 3rd down if I'm not mistaken.
I think so too. I would need clarification, so I'm going to write down and ask Coach after the game.
You know, Toby Nations is going to be doing some sideline for us. He's had some trouble with the sideline equipment tonight. We're on a new station. There's brand new equipment, everything up here and back at the studio. We're so thankful for everybody that has been playing a part to get all this ready to go on the Big Q. But we knew there was going to be some small technical difficulties. We're getting those ironed out to the best of our abilities. The punt is up and away, and it is fielded by Anding, who has a player run into him, and he still has the awareness to haul it in at the 28-yard line. And so Ruston, with 9:27 left to go in the first half, the Bearcats have the ball, and they're going to see if they can keep extending this lead up 14-0 over the Wrecking Rams of Acadiana.
I want you to watch the tight end position. Look at Ahmad now. You have a different mindset. You're up 14 now. Obviously, you want to ease him back into the game. Used him on that touchdown. Well, now
Louisiana National Bank is the official bank of Ruston High Athletics. As a proud community partner and supporter of local education, we're excited to cheer on the Bearcats. Experience uncommon banking today at Louisiana National Bank. To learn more, visit ln.bank.
in for the Bearcat. I believe Soto's in. Jumbo package, 2 tight ends here. No, Soto's on the side.
Bearcats starting at their own 28-yard line on this drive. I formation, and well, let's see.
Delay of game, yes, that was. Extended time, 40-second clock expired. Delay of game on the Bearcats here with 9:27.
So this will be a penalty knocking them back 5 yards to the 23-yard line. You said it a second ago when it was on Acadiana. It felt like that clock moved really fast, but, you know, the same thing happened to the Bearcats. I formation, and it's a toss to Hayes. Hayes to the 30, still on his feet, tackled at the 35-yard line. That is a gain of 12 on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Jordan the Jet Hayes just trying to find a way to get through to see if he can break away for a long run. But you know, getting 12 yards on a 1st and 15 to make it 2nd down and 3, not too shabby.
Not shabby at all, and you know everyone's going to key on you, and you're still picking up yards.
2nd down and 3 on their own 35. Brantley hands it off. That's Hayes again, and Hayes tackled after gaining 1 to the 36-yard line, and it will be 3rd down and 2.
You know, interesting, wearing jersey number 4, and I had some video of the spring, and I asked Jefferson, that looks like Jordan Hayes. Didn't think he wore 4, but he did wear 4 in a scrimmage that I saw some video of. That's one thing the Bearcat Nation Network is going to give you a plethora of video.
He has been 4, he's been 0, and he's been 9. Play fake, Brantley. He's got some space to the 35-40, still going, 45, midfield. Tackled at the Acadiana 46-yard line. Another long 1st down, but a flag all the way back at the 36. And so we're going to see who they call this on. The Bearcats are on their way back, it looks like. So this is probably going to be a hold or a block in the back on Ruston.
Well, there was a player on the far sideline that had a beat on Brantley, and all of a sudden he did, and then he didn't, and that's what I thought. Unfortunately, holding on there.
So it will be a repeat of the 3rd down. But instead of 3rd and 2, it's likely going to be 3rd and 12. Back at the 26-yard line. 8:22 left to go in the 1st half. Ruston up 14-0. Bearcats will be kicking off to start the 2nd half. Empty backfield, 5 wide receiver set for Brantley on 3rd and 12. Got to see if he can get the...
there's a mismatch with Hudson on our side, near sideline.
Block near the 8-minute mark in the 2nd. Hudson, quick toss, and just thrown a little bit too low. That is incomplete, intended for Jordan Parker. That was great defensive pressure by the Rams. And now the Bearcats are going to be forced to punt for the first time tonight on 4th down and 12. We'll get a chance to see Kay Kelly come in and punt, listed at 6'3", 190-pound junior for the Ruston Bearcats on special teams.
Yeah, I just said that was a mismatch with Ahmad. But how many 6'7" defensive backs do you have? So I think anytime you have man coverage, it'll be a mismatch.
I'm safe to say that's 0.
Now, this is something Bearcats had to work on. Last week at the Bayou Jam, there was a snap that went over Kelly's head, so we'll see how that goes tonight.
Acadiana has got 10 men on the line. So 4th down and 12. Kelly gets the snap. Kick is blocked. And so Acadiana picks it up and gets it inside its own 5-yard line down at the 3. And the Rams have been looking for any sort of shot in the arm all night, and they just got their first one. 1st and goal for the Rams at their own 3-yard line.
Yeah, not critical of any player. Ball's a little slow getting there, and Kelly was slow getting that punt off, and the rush was there. 10 men in on the line of scrimmage. Knew the Rams were going for the block punt, and they unfortunately were able to get it and now have trimmed this Bearcat lead.
Well, they didn't get in, thankfully.
Oh, they didn't get in?
No.
Oh.
So 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, I would not shock me the Bearcats.
You can't get a goal line stand
if you're not on goal.
That's right. DeBetta under center. They take the snap, hand it off, and it's going to be a touchdown. First one of the night for Acadiana. Jonah Gaucher runs it in from 3 yards out. And the Rams are back within 1 score. 7:51 to go in the 1st half. Ruston 14, Acadiana 6 with the extra point coming up. Jonah Gaucher, the senior running back for Acadiana, 5'7", 195 pounds. So we're waiting the point after from the Wrecking Rams. And there's some movement.
False start. Interesting, they were late getting out on the field and they didn't start the clock. And so really 8 seconds ran off and it took him longer to run out. So missed that, but it looked like a false start on the Wrecking Rams.
So this is coming back.
Tried to watch in pregame. Very accurate and well within the range of what I saw in pregame. There's a big difference kicking when you have the Bearcats in front of you.
Edouard Hernandez to tip the point after. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 7:51 left to go in the first half. Ruston 14, Acadiana 7, back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on the Q 94.1 at BearcatNationNetwork.com. Thirty seconds, please. Thank you.
Back to return for your pass, number 1, Aiden Anderson.
Acadiana to kick this one off after a 3-yard touchdown.
At Pierce Lumber, they have all your outdoor cooking needs covered. Looking to smoke or grill this weekend? Come check out their wide selection of big...
And this kick is short of the goal line, and it will be fielded by the Jet to the 10, 15, hit hard, bounce past the 20-yard, actually at the 20-yard line. It'll be first down and 10, Ruston, to start this drive. Ruston had scored on its first 2 drives of the night, and then unfortunately had a punt block by Acadiana that set up for the easy field position for the Rams. They punched it in from 3 yards out, and our score is 14-7. Our halftime show will be Toby Nations and Matthew Carswell getting you up to speed on some stats and scores from around North Louisiana, some scores of
green eggs and Traeger grills. If you're up for a smash burger or a stir fry, they have Loco and Blackstone griddles. And don't forget, at Pierce Lumber, they are your meat church and hardcore seasoning headquarters. Come in and let their staff tell you all about what new seasonings and wood pellets are available.
And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And not much there. I believe that was Brooks.
No, block punt is giving a lot of momentum to the Wrecking Ram, Kyle.
Loss of about a half yard on the play. It'll be second down and just over 10. Bearcats are on their own 20-yard line. Brantley in the I formation, takes the snap, fakes it, rolls to his left, goes downfield, and the pass is caught for a first down. And
Cullen Clark on the catch.
The 6'4" tight end and junior Cullen Clark hauls it in. Another nice throw by Josh Brantley, and the sticks have moved. It's first down and 10 on the 39-yard line for the Ruston Bearcats.
Big play for the Bearcats. Good job for Clark to get in and make the catch. In a little traffic and momentum, exactly what the Bearcats needed.
Quick snap, and it's out of the shotgun for Brantley. He's got a little bit of space up the near side. He'll get 5 yards to the 44. It'll be second down and 5.
Boy, battle watch. Dylan Brooks took on D lineman, really leveled him with a good block. Good job blocking by Brooks.
They actually brought it a yard back to the 43. It'll be second down and 6 at the 43-yard line. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ruston up 14-7. And we're going to have some movement on that offensive line. And that's going to bring it back from second and 6 to second down and 11. The ball's coming back to the Ruston 38-yard line. Stays second down. Ruston comes back up to the line, I formation. It's a toss to the near side to Brooks. Brooks to the 40, makes a man miss at the 45 with a stiff arm. And he's not going to have enough for a first, but second down and 11 will turn into third down and 1 after the Dylan Brooks 10-yard gain to the Ruston 48-yard line, and it will be third down and 1 yard to go.
The balance of using those running backs the way we are, absolutely great job.
And that's going to be a little bit of a tush-push as Josh Brantley is going to have enough for a first down. Moves the chains as he gets to the 50-yard line on the quarterback keeper, and it will be first down and 10, ball right at midfield on that 50-yard line.
Yeah, going back to the Reggie Bush, Mount Liner days at USC. 2004.
I swear, I remember for so long that was considered illegal, and I've never seen a flag thrown for it.
No.
First down and 10 for the Bearcats, and as long as Ruston's doing it, please don't throw a flag. But, well, we have the hydration timeout with 6 minutes to go.
Firmly founded since 1936, Pierce Lumber has been your go-to for quality building products in Ruston and North Central Louisiana. Whether you're doing a small project or building new from the ground up, they have the products you need from start to finish, including Benjamin Moore Paints, #1 kiln dry treated lumber processed locally by Midstate Wood Preservers. They are located at 1032 Burgessville Road in Ruston, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Go Bearcats!
We're all about good things for both of us. Good luck tonight. Go Bearcats.
Just cannot stress how beautiful of a night it is tonight here at James Field at Hosgarrett Stadium. Normally, on the first week of the football season, it's a scorcher outside, but because of the rain over the last few days, it's just a very nice temperate climate. It almost feels like early November.
No, it feels like early November because I was tired of you listening to complain about the computers making heat. So we replaced the air conditioner in the press box. That's a nice gift from athletic department.
This is an industrial one that you get out of a meat packing plant.
It is double the size of the previous one.
Shotgun formation. Brantley back to throw. He's going to fire it downfield, and he's got a man. It's caught inside the 10-5, and that is a touchdown for the Bearcats. What a throw, a 50-yard toss, and that is, I believe, to Jordan Parker, the wide receiver up the far sideline. A beautiful throw, and he caught it with his fingertips and got into the end zone.
Absolutely something, you talk about Josh Brantley is not one-dimensional.
Provision Security says Go Bearcats and offers everything you need for residential and commercial security, camera systems, alarms, alarm monitoring, networking, audio, visual installation, and home entertainment. All cameras can be viewed on your smartphone as well as activating the alarm. Competitive
50-yard touchdown pass by Josh Brantley to Jordan Parker. What a throw, and the Bearcats are up by a pair of scores. Let's see if Jack Elliott can make it 3 for 3 on PATs, and he does. Ruston leads 21-7 over Acadiana. And I will tell you this, Nick Brown, that blocked punt, that's the kind of thing that with a team that maybe hasn't experienced a culture of winning, hasn't experienced what it's like to have to just stay resilient, that could really cause a team to possibly fold its tent. Ruston responded, fired it down the field for an 80-yard touchdown.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there. Contact local agent Skip Russell for a quote today.
Into the dome 2 years in a row. Fourth downs don't bother you. A turnover, a blocked punt, giving up a touchdown. Now the defense want to come out and shut them down again right here before half, Kyle, with 5:52 remaining in the first half.
Ruston leads 21-7 over Acadiana. And Ruston fans are in full force tonight. A sea of red here on the home side of the Hoss. Acadiana's brought some fans as well from 3 hours away. You expect that from a championship level program like the Wrecking Rams, and the ball hits the turf, but Gaucher picks it back up at the 25, and he's going to get to the 30.
Gaucher's a ball player, Kyle. Sorry for interrupting. Right there, didn't let him bother it. He did fumble that. Normally you see, okay, Bearcats going to come in. He kept his composure and picked up positive yards. The guy's a ball player.
So he'll start, this drive will start on the 30-yard line of Acadiana.
Providing professional services to clients throughout the U.S. and overseas.
With 5:45 left to go in the first half. And Ruston up 21-7. Don't touch that dial at halftime, as Toby Nations and Matthew Carswell will be here to give you a rundown of all the scores. And hopefully they'll pepper in some of their own thoughts about how the game has been going so far. We're certainly looking forward to that. DeBetta under center again for Acadiana, and they'll hand it off up the middle, and nowhere to run for the tailback. It'll be a second down, and I think somewhere around 9, maybe 8.
Kyle, you go back to Paul Johnson, coach at Naval Academy at Georgia Tech, ran the triple option. You see that going back to the days years ago of Georgia Southern, and you always keep saying, when are they going to pass with this team? That's very methodical. So We might see another one go up in the air. And watch him pass on this one, but the situation really down in distance doesn't dictate where they pass the football.
DeBetta puts a man in motion, and it's a toss. Oh, it's a halfback pass to the quarterback who's wide open, and DeBetta hauls it in, and he's going to get tackled from behind. And that looks like Keelan Davis in for the Ruston Bearcats, a sophomore at linebacker. And really the trickeration is what has worked so far tonight for Acadiana, but that's been about it. If you take away the blocked punt, Acadiana has not sniffed the end zone tonight outside of that one special teams miscue for the Bearcats, and that was a nice play by the Wrecking Rams. So first down and 10 at the 50-yard line. DeBetta back under center. He's not the only one in the backfield that can throw it, apparently. It's in a handoff up the far side. And that's going to be Collins again. He's tackled after a gain of 7. So second down and 3. Collins was tackled out of, or excuse me, Collins made it out of bounds, stops the clock with 4:33 left to go in the second quarter. Second and 3 on the Ruston 43-yard line.
Cat box theme today, Kai. Bikers and surfers.
Okay. Wing formation again, and it's a handoff up the middle to Gaucher, and he's going to have enough for a first down and a couple more. So Acadiana getting a little more comfortable here on offense. Moves the sticks again. It's first down and 10 on the Ruston 38-yard line.
And really, the first really sustained drive, just offensive line pushing back a little bit on the Bearcat defense.
Acadiana is content to let as much of this clock run off as it can. Again, Ruston with a 2-score lead, 21-7.
Acadiana will receive the ball to start the second half.
DeBetta under center. And it's a handoff to Gaucher. Fights his way forward. And forward progress is going to get him to the 36-yard line, I believe. Just a 2-yard pickup on the play for... Oh, we have a flag on the play. And they're going to call... That's going to be against the Bearcats, unfortunately. I believe it was a face mask. I do want to make sure that they sort it out. This white hat a couple of times has gotten a little confused about who he was calling the penalty on. But this one is going to go against Ruston. And so that face mask is going to be a personal foul all the way to the 21-yard line. And it will be first and 10 for Acadiana. Almost back into the red zone. First and 10 Rams. Wing formation again. And DeBetta, well, looks like Acadiana's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 3.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Skip Russell and find out how you could start saving. It's just another way. We're here to help life go right.
Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty is a Ruston High alum who proudly supports the Bearcats. Let Tammy Patterson handle all of your real estate needs. Call Tammy at 318-245-9872 or 318-855-2925. That's Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty.
37 left to go in the second quarter. Ruston up 21-7 over the Acadiana Wrecking Rams. Kyle Roberts with Nick Brown here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. Toby Nations and Matthew Carswell will be helping us with our broadcast throughout the year. And it is going to be an end around, and that looks like a score here, 15-10, 5. And nope, not going to get in, thankfully, but that is Caden Collins again, I believe. No, excuse me, that run is Russell Babineau.
Trying to see if that was that Andy on that tackle?
I think it had to be. Yeah, touchdown saving tackle for Aiden Anding, and it's first and goal at the 3, and this is the exact same down and distance where Acadiana got its previous touchdown. So again, the Rams are getting more comfortable on offense. Inside the red zone. And he's a handoff to Gaucher, and I believe he's in the end zone, and he is. Touchdown, Acadiana. Puts it back within one score. It's a 70-yard touchdown drive for the Wrecking Rams. And the second touchdown for Jonah Gaucher of the evening. That was the first really impressive drive of the night for Acadiana. Again, their first touchdown came after a blocked punt. But this time they went 70 whole yards, and we have another personal foul against Ruston, and it's going to be going on the ensuing kickoff. So the Bearcats have had some really critical penalties on in the middle of that drive, and now they just had another one. And it's going to give Acadiana a great position for this kickoff coming up. Point after is up, and it's good. 3:26 to go in the first half. We'll keep it here in the Wood Green broadcast booth as Ruston is up 21-4.
Hunter Smith, class of 1999, and Josh Beckham, class of 2006, are firmly founded. Contact us for two Bearcats who will be a trusted advisor in your next sell or purchase of recreational, investment, or hunting property. Go Cats!
See that coming because two evenly matched teams here. Now the Bearcats just have to answer, and I think you look at the way Acadiana's approach.
Since 1956, Walpole Tire and Service has been your trusted choice for all things automotive, serving the community with our experienced and knowledgeable sales staff and the largest tire selection in the area. 3 generations of our family have been Ruston Bearcats, and we couldn't be more proud. But we're more than just tires. We offer a comprehensive range of automotive repair in our full-service shop. Remember, at Walpole Tire and Service, service is what we do best. Go Bearcats!
Out remaining here in the first half. But 3:26, I mean, you want to try to see if you can tie this up and possibly go into the halftime locker room, knot it up, and then come out and get the football to start the second half.
You're looking at about a 5-yard difference if you were to try an onside kick or kick it out of the end zone.
So Hernandez will approach the ball, and it is an onside, and it will be fielded. See, I think the Bearcats may have fallen on top of it. You got to be a grown man to play special teams, especially on an onside like that. I mean, Acadiana, forget the punt, wrecked one of Ruston's special team players. Thankfully, everybody got back up after those hard hits, and Ruston did hold on to the football. It'll be 1st and 10 Bearcats on their own 27-yard line.
There's a wrecking Ram down on the field. Not sure if it was part of that melee when on the onside kick. But you look at this situation where you have in high school, no rules have changed on kickoffs throughout the league. Some like it, some don't, to prevent injuries. But you're not out anything but 5 yards on that. So you had to know the onside kick was imminent. I'm not just a football scholar, but that one certainly fortunate the Bearcats were able to recover.
Trainers from both teams are out on the field checking on
scrum that happened right around the football, so certainly hope he is okay. Now the Bearcats, Kyle, 3:25 remaining here in the first half, lead it by 7, knowing they have to kick the ball off to Acadiana to start the second half.
I formation with the jet in the backfield. Josh Brantley is going to go under center with 2 receivers on the far side. Brantley takes the snap, hands it off to Hayes. Hayes tries to go outside, and Acadiana, he spins and gets past the 30-yard line to the 34.
And that's one thing I don't know. When you come in and you recruit a student athlete, you look at, okay, the eye test. Yeah, he's a little bit smaller or undersized, but you look at that back, the power to break free from a linebacker, certainly great running, kept the legs moving, Jordan the Jet Hayes.
2nd and 4, another handoff to the Jet, and he'll be tackled after a gain of 1. Brought down hard. It'll be 3rd down and short, maybe 2 yards.
Now, and that was a good football tackle. You look, you might say, hey, well, that was helmet to helmet. That was a face mask in the chest on Jordan the Jet Hayes on that one.
So third down and short, 2:45 left to go in the first half. Ruston up 21-14. Big third down coming up here, as Ruston does not want to go 3 and out and give Acadiana the ball back. It's a toss to Hayes. He goes to the outside, and he's going to be close. It's going to depend on where the official spots this one. If this is going to move the chains or not, I don't think he's going to have it.
I don't think he's going to have it. I don't think they'll call for a measurement, but a smart move by the Bearcats. Keep that clock moving, only one timeout here in the first half left for the Wrecking Rams.
Oh, they are moving the chains, it looks like. So that's going to be a first down pickup, and we will take it.
We will, and we've been wrong before, and we'll be wrong again, and we'll happily be wrong when it's a Bearcat.
2:17 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10, Ruston. Brantley back in the gun, puts Jordan Parker in motion, fakes the handoff, goes up the middle, and Brantley still going to the 50, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10. Josh Brantley into the end zone for the score, and another long run by Josh Brantley. This one's going to be for 63 yards for the touchdown. So the player of the game in the 2023 state championship, Josh Brantley, is only getting better. 63-yard touchdown run. He already has a 43-yard touchdown run and a 50-yard touchdown pass, all in the first half of play. Kick up by Elliott. Good.
Absolutely, threaded the needle. You know, Jack hit one off the upright at Malone Stadium, and I was talking to his dad. Dad teaches at Ruston High School. Talked with him. He said, "Hey, did you know the college goalpost is 3 foot less width than the high school?" And I said, "Yeah, Randall, I did. He's going to be good. Kick looked good. Good kick from Elliott, being really. Of course, you know the kickers are my favorite position. So
of course,
we always watch kickers and punters." Enjoying watching that. And that's the one thing I missed from the sideline days. I used to go out and watch the kickers and punters from all the other teams. And Acadiana's got a good one as well.
Bayou Kubota is a proud sponsor of Bearcat football and a loyal member of the Bearcat Football Club. Visit Bayou Kubota for all your tractor and farm equipment needs. Bayou Kubota, service with a purpose in Ruston, Bossier City, and Monroe.
28-14, minute 59 left to go in the first half. This is where, if you're the defense, you can't let them score because they're going to get the ball to start the second half of play. So you want to do whatever you have to do to keep them out of the end zone. Ramos, another short pooch kick, and this is going to go towards the sideline and out of bounds. So Acadiana is going to have decent starting field position at about its 35-yard line for this next drive.
I tell you what made my summer. You see number 5, that's Fabian Stringfellow walking out, hustling out on the field. Great guy. Went in to get some ice cream, and he came out and started talking about football. I said, "Coach, you ready for the season?" Just a great young man. See him out working, and then he came out and said, "Would you like a Bearcat card?" I tell you, if I'd had 1,000, I would have bought all of them. But man, just glad to see him have some success out there. Number 5, Fabian Stringfellow.
First down and 10 on the 35-yard line. DeBetta under center. They'll hand it off up the middle. Hard to tell who got the handoff. We'll try to see. I believe it was Gaucher again. No, this is 22 this time. It's going to be Parker Bruno.
Easy to see who got the tackle. 21, Zarek Hill on the tackle.
Tackle on play number 97, Caleb Williams. Second down.
So second down and 7 on the 38-yard line. Minute 30 left to go in the second quarter.
Huge if the Bearcats can take this 2-touchdown lead into halftime, Kyle.
DeBetta tosses it to Gaucher, and Gaucher makes a nice move. He's not going to have enough for a first. Gets about 6 on the play. It'll be third down and 1, but that clock is still going.
Yeah, Bearcats kept him in bounds. Great job. And I believe one timeout left for the Wrecking Rams.
So third down and 1. Nearing the 1-minute mark of the first half. Ball at the 44-yard line. Again, Ruston up 28-14 over Acadiana here in the first half. And it's a handoff. And Gaucher bounces to the outside. And stiff arms Anding still on his feet. Gaucher finally brought down from behind. That's Xander Hayes on the tackle for the Bearcats, and that's very rare. Aiden Anding got stiff-armed a couple of times and could not bring the runner down.
Xander Hayes with a touchdown-saving tackle for the Bearcats. You wonder if he negotiates this ball player. He's tough to bring down.
Yep.
A bowling ball. What'd you say? He's 5'7", 195.
Yeah, he's a sturdy fellow. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line of the Bearcats, and Jared Ball looks like he wants to take a timeout. 36 seconds left to go in the first.
Brazier Group Real Estate, Ruston's hometown real estate agents located in downtown Ruston on North Trenton Street, have been cheering on the Bearcats for over 35 years. Call a Brazier Group agent today to learn what Lincoln Parish has to offer. Whether you're buying or selling land, investment, commercial, or residential real estate, Brazier Group is leading the industry in our area and ready to help you with your next move.
The infancy of really just passing the football and how much that has improved.
Calling Bearcat Nation. This is Bill Hogan at Century Next Bank. Here we love our Bearcats, and we know there's no team like our home team. Remember, when you bank with us, you bank with locals. And that's a win for our community.
Seconds left to go in the half. Again, the Rams will receive the ball to start the second half of play. Bearcat fans on their feet. You can hear them loud and proud. DeBetta will take the snap. Back to throw, goes into the flat, pass is caught. And that's by little brother Colin DeBetta. And DeBetta is going to get into the end zone. Or is he out of bounds? I think he's out at the 2-yard line.
His brother's signaling for a touchdown for his little brother, but to no avail. I think they're going to mark it on the 2, maybe even the 1-yard line, Kyle. And that's one how he's able to escape in the flats and break a tackle, make a man miss.
So it is 1st and goal. Ball is placed at the 2-yard line. What a terrific game this has been tonight. Ruston's defense was really locked in that first quarter, holding Acadiana to just 9 yards, but the Rams offense, it has found its stride in the second quarter. DeBetta. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And no, he's not going to get in.
No, and DeBetta is screamed for him to put the ball down. Clock at 17 seconds, Kyle.
They want to try to spike it as quickly as possible. There he is. There's the spike with 12 seconds. And I believe a flag is thrown at the 2-yard line. And we'll see who this is on. So let's let them sort out. This is a big flag. All right, that's going to go against the Rams.
You're going to see the Acadiana coaching staff probably absolutely get furious.
So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. The question is any of the time going to run off? I don't think that there's going to be a 10-second runoff, but the clock should be starting pretty quickly. There it goes. 10 seconds.
Bearcat fans on their feet, Kyle.
This might be the last play of the first half. DeBetta back to throw. He's going to look into the end zone. Fires it. It is. Is it caught? It is. As time expires, a touchdown catch. So the side official signal touchdown, and that was brought in by Russell Babina. And so, yep, it looks like that touchdown is going to stand.
Dan and I started Cummins and Fitz in October of 2018. We were both practicing family law and identified a need in our community.
A divorce is often one of the most traumatic and stressful experiences of a person's life. As family law...
The score. And the Rams, as we await this point after, the kick is up. No good, wide to the left. And our score at halftime, this has been a good one, and for good reason. It's number 1 versus number 3. Ruston up 28-20. And we'll be back in 2 minutes for our halftime show.
Attorneys, we're dealing with divorce, custody, child support, spousal support, and community property petitions. We understand that these issues are complex and that our clients need personalized, focused attention. We hope that you'll trust us when choosing who to represent you, should you find yourself going through a divorce.
Dan and I started coming.
First Ruston invites you to join them on Sundays at 8:30, 9:45, or 11 a.m. We offer kids worship at all 3 services. On Wednesday nights, students meet at the Powerhouse. Middle school students at 5:30, high school students at 6:45. Our mission is to help you find God's plan for your life in a fun, friendly, encouraging environment. For more church info or to watch our services online, we invite you to visit fbcruston.org.
Touchdown, Bearcats. It's Rivera.
And you can hear me? Good?
We're about to call a tag.
I only got one score.
I got some.
Okay. I only found one. Pineville's up 16-0 halftime.
How long are the breaks? How long do we go between breaks? Okay. Welcome back to the Woods Marine booth. This is Toby Nations with Matthew Carswell. It was a good, exciting first half. Hasn't disappointed. We had a lot of rain today. Really and truly, the field's dry. I guess because it's turf, but didn't have many turnovers at all. Ruston started out really strong, and then Acadiana started rolling pretty good like we knew they would.
Yeah, after Ruston muffed that punt in the first half, that kind of got Acadiana going. That's how they scored the first touchdown off a muff punt. And I think it was only about a 6-yard rush after they got it, and first and goal at our 5. But and after that, Acadiana, they just trickled it down the field, and they scored just before halftime. They missed extra point, so it's 28-20 Bearcats.
Yeah, and that extra point, I think it's gonna come back to affect Acadiana.
Absolutely,
It's just back and forth. And watching the game, you can tell that it's a physical ball game. We knew it would be physical, but these are some scores that we have around from our area. Union Parish is down to North DeSoto, 27-7. Huntington is down to West Monroe, 20 at the half. Neville is up 28-17 in the second quarter over Evangel Christian. Captain Shreve 22-19 in the second quarter. Winfield 15-0 over Jonesboro Hodge. Cedar Creek, I don't have a score for that one yet, but it's been an exciting game, and we've seen Ruston make a few mistakes as far as penalties, but they've also made up for it with big plays. It's good to see Josh running like that. It's good to see Hayes running like that. And it's good to see Dylan Brooks running like that.
Yeah, so far Hayes has rushed for about 41 yards on 8 carries, so he's averaging about 5 yards a carry. And then Brantley, right before halftime, he rushed for a 64-yard touchdown, and he also rushed for another 42-yard touchdown. So he has 110 in the air. And then Dylan Brooks, he has about 33 yards on 3 carries. So they're spreading the ball out and not wearing out Jordan Hayes. Jordan's getting a couple carries, and then Brantley gets some, and then Brooks gets some. So he's kind of sharing the load, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, they're using their talent in the backfield, and it's good to see it. And they're working really hard. We're going to take a break here at the Wood Marine booth, and we'll be back soon. Thank you.
September of 1988, and lyrics describe a woman who's been confronted by a smooth criminal. Rolling Stone wrote that it was his best blend of R&B and rock and hits. He has appeared on numerous greatest hits albums and was performed on all of Jackson's solo tours. And now, Smooth Criminal.
Acadiana's going to do those things to you. That's what they're known for. It's like a knife on your phone. You just have to stay with it, and be disciplined and disciplined. You get a chance to
Yeah, whenever Acadiana's on the offense, they do a lot of misdirections. They try to flow you one way and come back the other way. So the defensive line's got to do a great job finding the ball and see which way is it going. Is the quarterback keeping it? Is he going to pitch it? Is he going to? So you've got front four has got to drive the ball on the football. And
The good thing about the defense is that we've got a good offense. Really good job as far as running and throwing the football. Offensive line is doing a good job as far as moving guys around, creating opportunities for offense.
Yeah, I mean, there haven't been any offensive holding so far in the first half. It's just been, just a lack of focus. Maybe a late hit here and face mask here. So as long as the defense can clean it up, I think the offense will be great in the second half.
It's hard to kind of forget this is 1 versus 3, or at least that's what everybody says it is. 1 versus 3. They've done a really good job. I don't think it's too big for them. They really have to come out here and they've executed. We just got to clean a few things up. Snap, the punt guy drop, those things happen in the first down of the season. Those are the things that really working, but you keep working on practice and live action.
Right. You might spend maybe 5 or 10 minutes on special teams, and then the little practice you have, you try to execute on the field, and really the field is when you get your best live action. So as long as we get that punt down and just get it off, I think our defense will be in very good shape.
Well, we're going to take a break from the Wood Marine booth. We'll be back in a few. Thank you.
Listen to Bill Brown's right here.
Tonight's halftime was sponsored by Statewide Health Advisors, and I am Donald Earl, the Great
Pull this back,
the
Kyle.
voice of the Bearcat Fans.
Pull this
Good
back.
night.
What was that, Johnny's Pizza? studio.
I want to hear it. Yeah. And he can turn it down.
Step into the winner's circle with a John Deere tractor from Goldman Equipment. Shop North and Central Louisiana's largest John Deere dealer, Goldman Equipment. We're not just in your field, we're in your backyard. Thank you for calling Goldman Equipment. How can I help you?
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, HGA is a full-service project management and engineering service firm, providing professional services to clients throughout the U.S. and overseas. HGA builds long-term client relationships by listening to clients, leveraging the experience of its professional team, and delivering on its commitments. HGA is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
Eventually, they got to go for two.
Holland Real Estate Group has been serving the commercial real estate needs in Louisiana for over 30 years.
Because your business means everything to you, we know the importance of proper planning and location management. With our extensive knowledge of the area, we're able to create individualized solutions for our clients. We work closely with our community leaders to understand growth in the area. Ensuring successful win-win relationships for our clients is what we do best.
Legs and play action, so they're trying to get them out of the pocket because their offensive line is not very big.
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, Hunt Forest Products manufactures a variety of plywood lumber and other specialty wood products to meet a wide variety of building and manufacturing needs. Hunt Forest Products is family-owned and operated, practices sustainable forestry, and provides more than 400 Louisiana jobs. Hunt Forest Products is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
Consistent in that area because those things have come back to bite us.
And on a journey towards the best dentistry with exceptional care, you need travel no further than the heart of Ruston. There you will find the team behind Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. It's a goal built on the tradition of excellence established more than 60 years ago, a legacy in superior dental care and unparalleled customer service. It's a journey worth taking and one we're proud to make with you. Come experience the best dentistry and exceptional customer service. Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. There's a story behind every smile.
When it comes to physical therapy, there's one name to know. That's Johnson Physical Therapy. And as always,
Louisiana National Bank is the official bank of Ruston High Athletics. As a proud community partner and supporter of local education, we're excited to cheer on the Bearcats. Experience uncommon banking today at Louisiana National Bank. To learn more, visit ln.bank.
At Pierce Lumber, they have all your outdoor cooking needs covered. Looking to smoke or grill this weekend? Come check out their wide selection of Big Green Eggs and Traeger grills. If you're up for a smash burger or a stir fry, they have Loco and Blackstone griddles. And don't forget, at Pierce Lumber, they are your meat church and hardcore seasoning headquarters. Come in and let their staff tell you all about what new seasonings and wood pellets are available. Pierce Lumber is located at 1032 Burgessville Road in Ruston, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Go Bearcats!
Firmly founded since 1936, Pierce Lumber has been your go-to for quality building products in Ruston and North Central Louisiana. Whether you're doing a small project or building new from the ground up, they have the products you need from start to finish, including Benjamin Moore Paints, #1 kiln-dried treated lumber processed locally by Midstate Wood Preservers. They are located at 1032 Burgessville Road in Ruston, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Go Bearcats!
Provision Security says Go Bearcats and offers everything you need for residential and commercial security: camera systems, alarms, alarm monitoring, networking, audio, visual installation, and home entertainment. All cameras can be viewed on your smartphone, as well as activating the alarm. Competitive rates and friendly service as we strive for perfection. Provision Security, preserving your past, protecting your future.
Life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there. Contact local agent Skip Russell for a quote today.
Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty is a Ruston High alum who proudly supports the Bearcats. Let Tammy Patterson handle all of your real estate needs. Call Tammy at 318-245-9872 or 318-855-2925. That's Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty.
Unfortunately, the Rams found a way to get the ball into the end zone, and they got the touchdown. But, Nick, that missed extra point could prove huge as this game continues to go on.
Normally, I would totally 100% agree with you on that. But I will tell you this, when you look at teams' championship pedigree, and you can say that about this Bearcats after back-to-back appearances in the Superdome. Acadiana, that's the way they view this. You're a wrecking Ram. It's a one-possession ball game. And so now it comes down to how well the Bearcats do. Now, if you're Acadiana, you wouldn't chase points on this first opening possession of the second half. The Bearcats need to get a stop.
I think that's 100% true, Nick. I think that this Acadiana team, they're not scared. They're not scared of the ranking of Ruston. They're not scared that they're playing a team that won a state championship last year. They came up here and they got punched early. Ruston was up 14-0, but since then it's just been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I mean, we've had 7 touchdowns in the first half alone. And if you go back and look to the last four times these two teams have played, Acadiana won all 4 of those ball games, Nick, but nobody scored more than 28 points in any of those games. We're in for a barn burner tonight.
Absolutely we are, and I was trying to think back because I know you were a play-by-play guy, and I guess I thought it was early in the season. I know you missed.
Holland Real Estate Group has been serving the commercial real estate needs in Louisiana for over 30 years.
Because your business means everything to you, we know the importance of proper planning and location management. With our extensive knowledge of the area, we're able to create individualized solutions for our clients. We work closely with our community leaders to understand growth in the area. Ensuring successful win-win relationships for our clients is what we do best.
Really, quit counting. So interesting. Wife and I had a marital discord at the beach a year ago, and she said, "You've been teaching 28 years." I said, "No, I've been teaching 29 years." And so, it's funny because we didn't resolve this debate. It just ended like, "You're wrong. No, you're wrong." And so we got back to North Louisiana after we left the Emerald Isle, Pensacola Beach, and made our way back. I said, "You know what we should do? We should log on to." They have a teacher's retirement system, and it will tell you how long you've been teaching. Imagine that. So she logged in, and she goes, "Well," I said, "I was right." She goes, "No, we were both wrong. You have taught 30 years." So I'm entering my 31st year in Lincoln Parish. And certainly, so you look at it, a lot of football seasons run together. So you look at 18-year-old seniors when I started are now 49 and 50 years old.
Right. So, heck, I'm 42, and I was a freshman. I think your second or third year there. I got to manage with you and Jack Thigpen. So many great memories of that school, and there's so many just legendary teachers. Some that are still with us, some that are unfortunately gone, and there's just something special about this school and something special about this football team and this athletics program. And, if you're a part of it,
it transcends. It transcends. It absolutely does. And here's the thing. It really doesn't matter 5 years from now, and that's why I love, you guys that come out. And you know what? You may not see a lot of minutes, but you're on the team and you are a part of something. And then that's what I encourage because it builds a brotherhood and a bond. And you have players texting you, say, "Hey, we're going to watch the game." They want to watch, listening to us on the queue. And certainly, I'm proud and excited to be a part of this great program. Looking at first half stats, Brantley passing, you mentioned 5 for 7 with 98 yards. Of course, the long touchdown pass. You've had Jordan the Jet Hayes, 7 rushes for 41 yards. And you knew that the Acadiana defense they have was going to key on Jordan the Jet Hayes. Brooks, 3 rushes for 30 yards. Brantley, 3 rushes for 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Harper with a catch for 50 yards, 1 TD. So, interesting on good stats on for the Bearcats. And now getting ready, Bearcats ready to kick this ball off to start the second half. Again, the score 28-20. Bearcats lead it by 8 over the Wrecking Rams of Acadiana. It's making out to be a very, very good football game.
And again, the missed PAT by Edouard Hernandez at the end of that first half. It's an 8-point game, and so will that prove to be the difference? We don't know. We shall see. So it is the second half is about ready to get started. Ruston is going to be kicking off on its own 40-yard line with Joaquin Ramos having it teed up. Second half is off, and it's underway. Another little bit of a pooch kick fielded by little brother DeBetta, and he's going to get hit hard, still on his feet, but knocked back down inside the 20-yard line. I think it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Like the philosophy by Acadiana on that kick. I often wonder if they catch the pooch to our left, Bearcats moving, or kicking right to left on your radio dial, and try to really turn the corner, run all the way across the field to the Acadiana sideline and turn the corner. Fortunately for the Bearcats, wasn't able to do that. Great tackle and great stop in the third quarter underway.
So Acadiana, and we'll ask for your forgiveness. We're having some condensation on the windows. Again, you can credit that to the industrial strength air conditioner that we have back here. But Acadiana does have the football. DeBetta under center, and he'll hand it off, and just nowhere to go for the tailback. And he might have gotten a half yard on the play, and it'll be second down and 9.5. Let's see who that rusher was. I believe the rusher that time was Taden Collins again. And it's going to be second down and long.
That was Collins on that carry, trying to see who made the tackle. But you're right, a little condensation on the window. Certainly making it difficult to see here in the press box, but we're going to do our best to get those numbers for you.
DeBetta rolls to his left, quarterback keeper looking downfield, gets a good block in the backfield to the 20 and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 6-yard gain on the play, brings up 3rd down and 4. So 3rd down and 4 coming up at the 25-yard line. 11:09 left to go in the third quarter. Ruston up 28-20.
Stephen Dalton, press box worker.
What does this guy not do for us? I love me some Dalton. 3rd down and 4 on the 25-yard line, and it's an option toss, and Gaucher is going to be wrapped up in the
What a tackle, great hit.
Long loss of 4 yards. It'll be 4th down and 9.
And that's the kind of people associated with Russ High School. Look, Stephen Dalton's son runs on the cross-country team, and they were scheduled to go to New Orleans and run. Well, that got rained out, so they quickly, how they do this, quickly changed the plans. They're going to run in Little Rock, and so he opted to come to the Bearcat game tonight, be with us in the booth, and then make his way to Little Rock in the morning. So good luck to the cross-country teams running in Little Rock tomorrow.
Little Rock, Arcadia, right?
And that's a Reba McEntire song you could hear on a Q94.1, Little Rock, which you probably have never heard. But I'll sing it to you on a road trip.
4th down and 9. Somebody please come pick me up for that road trip. Oh, it looks like the ball's coming back a little bit. It's going to be a 4th down and 14 after the penalty marker. So Aiden Anding is going to stand on his own 46-yard line to receive this punt. Good job by the Bearcat defense holding there to on the 3 and out on Acadiana. Their offense really found its stride in the second quarter, but they just were forced into a 3 and out. End over end kick, bounces in front of Anding, and it will almost touch a Bearcat.
Yeah, get away from that ball. That's right. Oski, get away from it. It nearly bounced up and hit the ankle. Trying to see whose ankle it almost hit, but Aiden Anding was saying, get away from that football, and he did. Bearcats take over with great field position, Kyle. Lead it by 8 rather, and want to add to this lead.
Great awareness by Jonathan Connor on special teams for the Bearcats. All right, 1st and 10 Ruston with the ball on the Acadiana 44-yard line. 10:03 left to go in the third quarter.
And curious, you look at Ahmad Hudson going to the far sideline to something, a quick strike mentality here, leading by 8 points.
I formation, one receiver near side. It's a toss to the tailback. That's Jordan Hayes. Breaks free. 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Falls forward to the 36. That'll be a gain of just to be 8 on the play. It'll be second down and 2 after the Jet got a pickup of 8 yards. Our buddy Malcolm Butler had Jordan Hayes with 12 rushes for 48 yards in the first half. Josh Brantley, 6 rushes for 145 yards plus 2 touchdowns. Dylan Brooks with 6 rushes for 34 yards. I formation, second down and actually 3. It's a toss to the near side. Acadiana's defense sniffed that out from the get-go, and it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. And now second down and 3 becomes third down and 5.
Yeah, a little hesitant, little stutter step. You saw it coming from the outside, stopped, and had no chance after that. Cut back and nullified that run for the Bearcats.
Third and 5 on the Acadiana 39-yard line. Ruston up 28-20. Defense held the Wrecking Rams to a 3 and out to start this second half of play. Brantley under center on third and 5. Back to throw. Looks downfield. Has a man open. Caught. And still on his feet. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown for the Bearcats. They'll extend the lead. And let's make sure. I believe that's Ahmad Hudson who caught that one on an out route. And Ruston is up 34-20 with 8:45 left to go in the third quarter.
Great job of blocking by Lander Smith on the out to give Brantley time to make that pass. And that's one thing, really. You look at Ahmad Hudson. We go back to the Cabot game last year. I mean, really seen his route running improve this season. Even though first game, it's all that for the injury. But route running really improved by Hudson.
That was a 39-yard touchdown pass to Ahmad Hudson. Point after is up. The point after is good. 35-20. Ruston up by 15 with 8:45 to go in the third quarter. Back after this in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on the...
Calling Bearcat Nation. This is Bill Hogan at Century Next Bank. Here we love our Bearcats, and we know there's no team like our home team. Remember, when you bank with us, you bank with locals. And that's a win for our community. Go Bearcats. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
First Ruston invites you to join them on Sundays at 8:30, 9:45, or 11 a.m. We offer kids worship at all 3 services. On Wednesday nights, students meet at the Powerhouse. Middle school students at 5:30, high school students at 6:45. Our mission is to help you find God's plan for your life in a fun, friendly, encouraging environment. For more church info or to watch our services online, we invite you to visit fbcruston.org. We're
free in Ruston. We go to Ponchatoula's quite a bit. Daughter Bailey works in Ponchatoula's.
8:45 left to go in the third quarter. Ruston leads 35-20, up by 15 here in the second half of play. Joaquin Ramos, another pooch kick to the 22-yard line, fielded by Acadiana. And that is Gaucher. Gaucher has already got a couple of touchdowns today on the ground. Gets past the 40-yard line. Goes out of bounds, and I believe they're going to mark him. Looks like they're going to keep it at the 40-yard line. So Acadiana will start its drive on its own 40.
And Gaucher is really just a bowling ball. Tough to bring down, hits the corner, has elusive speed, can cut. That's a good football player.
This drive will start with 8 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ruston up by 15 points. I thought that was a penalty marker on the 42. That's actually just a towel, it looks like. Under center goes DeBetta for Acadiana. And DeBetta hands it off to the fullback, up the middle. Not much room there for Parker Bruno. He'll get 2 yards on the play, second down and 8.
Tackle on the play by number 20. Alex Punt. Acadiana 2, bring up second down.
So 2nd and 8 on the 42-yard line. Parker Robichaux checking in for Acadiana. Looks like he's coming in to replace Russell Babineau. So Caden DeBetta under center. His brother, Colin DeBetta, almost had a touchdown towards the end of the first half.
There's another one, Colin DeBetta as well.
You think that one of them is the best of the Bettas? Oh, the ball is loose. I think the officials are going to say that the runner was down.
And now they're going to throw a flag on the Bearcat. All right, okay. So you ruled it down, I guess. You went ahead and...
We'll let this get sorted out. There's a... Let's see what's going to happen here. I think head coach Jared Ball really got agitated at an official for blowing the whistle dead too early with the ball on the turf. A flag was thrown. This is likely going to be unsportsmanlike conduct, but who's it going to be on?
Not going to be on either the Bearcats or the coach for running it in.
That's going to go against the Bearcats. Oh, they're going to call a delay of game because he picked the ball up and ran it into the end zone. Ball is furious. And I think he has a right to be. So this is going to be third down and 7. So 3rd down and long on the 43-yard line. 7:40 left to go in the third quarter. 35-20, Ruston up by 15 points. Let's see what the call is now. There are some whistles, and I think a timeout has been taken.
When it comes to physical therapy, there's one name to know. That's Johnson Physical Therapy. And as always,
Years of the Bearcat Nation Network handled the video on the road, and that's something we'll continue again this year, and sideline reporting.
Boy, we got some great stories on Matthew Carswell, don't we? We can't say them on the radio, but there's some good ones.
Absolutely, and I will tell you, big third down here. Bearcats lead it by 15.
So 3rd down and 7 on the 43-yard line. The PA voice of the Bearcats, Doug Gibbons, you can hear him in the background getting his fans fired up on his 3rd down. And they are responding very nicely. So 35-20, Ruston up 15. Big 3rd down coming up. DeBetta under center. Play fake, rolls to his left. Looking downfield, and he just throws this one away. He felt that pressure coming in.
Yeah, that was Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, 6'3", 215, really quick out, put pressure on the quarterback, forced DeBetta to throw that ball away, and it's 4th down. Flag on the play, I believe he's waving it off.
He waved it off,
Waved it off.
So Acadiana bringing the punter in. They got 2 5s listed. I believe this is Gavin Coleman, who's listed as a linebacker, but he also performs punt duties. Aiden Andy has been mostly quiet tonight, and, well, for good reason. That's because Acadiana, A, has not had to punt the ball very much this evening, and B, they're not throwing the ball, so it's not like Aiden is able to do what he does best, which is jump in front of routes, pick it off, and run it back for touchdowns. But let's see if he can get something here on this punt return. And it's a fake punt, and it's a direct snap, and it's a first down and more. And that is going to go to Keeman Thibodeau, and that's enough for a first. So another trickeration by Acadiana, and they'll extend the drive and get a first down nice into Bearcat territory.
Yeah, I felt that was coming. And I'm not just saying that. I should have said, watch the fake. Not that they could hear us from here, but you look down 15 halfway through the third quarter, and it was where you are in the field. It was that's a good call, good play call from Acadiana. Good execution, good tackle by Aiden. Double A coming up and making the tackle.
Handoff up the middle to the fullback. And the ball is out. And the Bearcats say they have it, and the side judge is pointing to the turf saying he was down. So I don't think Ruston is going to get this one. At some point, one of these breaks is going to have to go Ruston's
They
way.
have to, and I'm trying to think, have we had a turn? Has Acadiana had a turnover?
I do not have them with one as of yet.
No, I do not either.
So that's twice now that Ruston looked like they recovered a fumble on this drive, only for Acadiana to have the ball back. DeBetta hands it off. There's Gaucher again. Gaucher bounces outside, still on his feet. 25, gets the first down and a little more past the 20. Well, they'll call him down at the 20-yard line, and there's a flag at the end of the play again. And the Bearcats are pointing towards the Acadiana sideline, and this is big. Penalties have been like a little bit of a problem for the Bearcats through 2.5 quarters, but this is a big one. Hopefully this is going to go against Acadiana. They're already moving back, but we'll wait and see what the white hat says. Here comes the referee. Personal foul on the offense, so this is coming back. And the Rams are furious. In fact, one of the linemen, Brody Estes, is still yelling at an official. He is furious. And he's going to get called over to the Acadiana sideline and get a talking to from his coaches.
As he should. I'm going to tell you, Jonah Goethe, really a wrecking ball.
This is all the way back at the 35-yard line. Should be a first down. So the personal foul against Estes brings up first down and 10 on the 35 instead of first and 10 on the 20. And we're at the 6-minute timeout here in the third quarter. Ruston leads Acadiana 35-20 with 5:59 left to play in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and the Bearcat Nation Network.
At Pierce Lumber, they have all your outdoor cooking needs covered. Looking to smoke or grill this weekend? Come check out their wide selection of Big Green Eggs and Traeger grills. If you're up for a smash burger or a stir fry, they have Loco and Blackstone griddles. And don't forget, at Pierce Lumber, they are your meat church and hardcore seasoning headquarters. Come in and let their staff tell you all about what new seasonings and wood pellets are available. Pierce Lumber is located at 1032 Burgessville Road in Ruston, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Go Bearcats!
Full service, X-ray, physical therapy, occupational therapy, on-site, extremity, MRI machine, anything that you can think of that maybe for one brand new facility.
Back here at the James Field at Hoss Garrett Stadium, Ruston with a 35-20 lead with 5:59 left to go in the third quarter. Both teams just practically going back and forth here. First down and 10 after the unsportsmanlike penalty. And off to Gaucher. Gaucher past the 35 to the 30. Met by a scrum of Bearcats at the 29-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be second down and 4.
That's what you're going to see. And he's really tough to bring down. Why do anything else? Picking up 4 or 5 yards on those carries.
So second down and 4 on the Bearcat 29-yard line. Acadiana with the football. DeBetta under center, one receiver on each side. And we have a penalty marker down. You say something for over a decade, it's hard to get out of the habit, so forgive me. That was a penalty marker. And that's going to go against.
I want to tell you, I got a little information for you. Yeah, you're sitting to listen to us and you say, well, how many penalties has that been? That is the 20th penalty on the night. Acadiana backing up on that one. You always think one-sided. That's the 12th penalty on Acadiana. Bearcats have 8 for a total of 20, and that's something that we'll talk to Coach after the game comes up and have him on post-game show. Look forward to visiting with him now. Bearcats leading 35-20. 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Second down and 9 after the false start. DeBetta. And he'll hand it off up the middle, and nothing doing there.
And That's how you bring down a bowling ball right there. Multiple guys in on that tackle in this third quarter that is brought to you by Ponchatoula's and Log Cabin.
So third down and 7. Acadiana with the ball on the 32-yard line of the Ruston Bearcats. Tight formation for the Wrecking Rams as DeBetta goes under center with a pair of tailbacks behind him. And DeBetta, he'll toss it, and that is to Bruno. And Bruno has the first
football.
And the Bearcats have recovered, but there is a flag thrown near the end of the play. So the ball was stripped out, picked back up by Ruston, but let's let the penalty yard marker get sorted out first before we see what the call is going to be here. And I believe, who picked that up? I think it was Keelan Davis for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that one definitely going to be the Bearcats. You often wonder, I often wonder, early game, knocking the rust off, officials as well, and maybe a little out of shape, didn't have all the conditioning, so just throw a flag. That'll slow it down.
Yeah, I don't even see a call, to be honest with you, but that's a huge turnover that the Bearcats have finally benefited from. I mean, that drive was so long, Nick. It started 4.5 minutes ago, but between all of the penalties, between a couple of what appeared to be fumbles and recoveries by the Bearcat, the third time was the charm there. Ruston takes over on offense after the turnover, 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. I formation. And firing downfield, Brantley has Parker open again, and he hauls it in! He's tackled at the 25-yard line of Acadiana. Another long bomb to Jordan Parker. 1st and 10 Ruston. They'll mark him officially at the 27-yard line.
I'll tell you the story about Parker. He came in to make a video for the headshots, and he'd been to the dentist that day. And Brantley and all the guys gave him a hard time. Of course, he's having a little trouble speaking, so then he came back, and very polite, came back and said, Coach, can I do it again? I'll make it in one take. And he absolutely did. So, yeah, I really enjoyed, that's one thing, being in the school, Kyle, calling the game, but you get to see these guys daily and really enjoy visiting with him. Great guy came by. And I said, you want to take your backpack off? He said, no, I'm going to leave it on. Better posture.
I formation, one receiver far side. Brantley under center. Hands it off to Brooks. Brooks cuts it back. Now forward past the 26 to the 25-yard line. 3-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Bearcats lead it by 15, Kyle. You've seen no quitting the Acadiana Wrecking Rams. Just wonder, punched in that touchdown, 42 points. Again, you mentioned it earlier, 28 points, the most scored in the previous meeting, 4 meetings between these two schools.
And all of those were won by Acadiana.
We return this one next year. I believe we do, don't we?
I'll be honest with you, I can't keep up with Jared Ball's schedules.
Frequent flyer miles.
I know we're continuing the series with Cabot, so they'll be here next week in Arkansas, and then we'll go back there next year. Brantley, he's going to go into the end zone to Parker again, and it's picked up. Intercepted, and Acadiana's going to run that back out, and that is Dalen Lewis. And Lewis is finally going to be tackled at the 28-yard line.
So I was going through into coverage, looked to throw, really want to throw the outside shoulder, went to the inside shoulder, in good position by Acadiana to make the interception. And then the intuitiveness to turn around and run it out and not just take that knee, picked up positive yards for the Wrecking Rams.
So Acadiana's going to have it 1st and 10 with 2:43 left to go in the third quarter on their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, and that's what you see. 2 quality ball clubs. We've said it over and over again. Neither one's going to go away. Championship caliber programs, and that's the type of scheduling that you've seen out of both of these programs. One, I think you're going to find someone closer to play 3.5 hours, but no, they're going to play the best, to be the best, and no hangover on the state championship game when you play Acadiana.
Play fake by DeBetta. He's going to go way downfield, up, and pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Bearcats, and that is Peppo Stringfellow pulling that one in for the interception. What a play.
You look at these guys. That's what I'm telling you about, the type of personality of this young man. Fabian Stringfellow, great guy, and just really, really happy for him. As you can tell, there's that one guy. You look at the Bearcats, that is what's special. You listen, watching the Bearcat Nation Network, that is what is special about high school football. Because every single Bearcat on that team ran to of Fabian Stringfellow after that interception.
So 2:37 left to go in the third quarter after Stringfellow's pick. Bearcats have it 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. Brantley hands it off to Hayes. Hayes gets a yard to the 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9. I want to go back, Nick. Let's draw that interception up. It looked like if the pass could have gone over the top, but Stringfellow made a perfect move on the inside, and then he was able to pull that in, arguably in traffic, and the receiver had to turn into a defender, but he couldn't get there, couldn't knock it down in time.
You're coached by Kenny Wright, a guy that played right here for the Bearcats, played in the NFL for many years, coaches him up. Fabian Stringfellow with the right cut at the right time. You're not going to see another player get more out of 5'7" than you do Fabian Stringfellow playing much bigger on that play.
2nd down and 9 on the 46. Direct snap to the quarterback, to the 50, 45, the 40 in the Acadiana territory. And Brantley is brought down out of bounds. They're going to mark him down at the 37-yard line. Another 1st down run by big Josh Brantley for this Bearcat offense.
And that's what you see. You see a guy like that. That is the answer for Jonah Gothay. What do? You run Brantley, and all the wrecking Rams get out of the way. Great job, Brantley, pick up that 1st down, move the chains. Then you're going to continue to see a lot of ground and pound here with 1:46 remaining in the third quarter.
Jordan Parker, the wide receiver, on the near side. Brantley looking at Earl Griffin, the offensive coordinator. It's an I formation. Lander Smith, the fullback. Dylon Brooks, the tailback. Brantley hands it off to Brooks. Brooks up the middle. Puts his shoulders down. Gets a gain of 4 on the play to the 34-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down. Make that 3 yards, 2nd down and 7.
That good block by Cullen Clark out on that play.
35-20. This game is far from over, but if you're the Ruston Bearcats and you can get this score and double up Acadiana as you get close to the 4th quarter, you definitely won't be feeling like you've won, but you'll be feeling in a better spot.
Let's be honest. You don't feel like there's 3 possessions left in the game. The way these teams are dominating and making sustained long drives.
Ahmad Hudson, the receiver, on the near side. Brantley back to throw. Quick slant pass is caught by Hudson. And Hudson spins, and he's tackled inside the 30-yard line. He's going to be close to a 1st, and I think he might have it.
Again, go back to what I said earlier. You talk about when you're oversized as a freshman, you can jump over players, defensive backs, then you go work on your routes. And that's what he did all summer. And that's part of being a basketball player. Running, cutting, playing defense, guarding people man-to-man. Going to run good routes.
And poor kid, he's had some bad injury luck in the last 6 months between basketball injury. I think it was his hip in the spring, and then the wrist for football. Just a weird play in that bird scrimmage that ended up hurting his right wrist. It is 3rd and 1. He did not quite have enough for a 1st down. But a single back formation. Brantley hands it off to Brooks. Brooks right up the middle and gets past the 25. That's enough for a 1st down. Finally tackled. It'll be a 3-yard pickup. 1st down and 10, and that should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So with 12 seconds left to go, waiting for the clock to start back up.
Yeah, and I don't blame Brooks. Popped up a little angry on that. It's not like he got carried the tackle out a little more, but that's football. But great job of composure by Brooks on that one.
And so that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Our score, Ruston 35, Acadiana 20. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bearcat Football on Q94.1.
Brazier Group Real Estate, Ruston's hometown real estate agents located in downtown Ruston on North Trenton Street, have been cheering on the Bearcats for over 35 years. Call a Brazier Group agent today to learn what Lincoln Parish has to offer. Whether you're buying or selling land, investment, commercial, or residential real estate, Brazier Group is leading the industry in our area and ready to help you with your next move. Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, HGA is a full-service project management and engineering service firm, providing professional services to clients throughout the U.S. and overseas. HGA builds long-term client relationships by listening to clients, leveraging the experience of its professional team, and delivering on its commitments. HGA is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
Hunter Smith, class of 1999, and Josh Beckham, class of 2006, are firmly founded. Contact us for 2 Bearcats who will be a trusted advisor in your next sell or purchase of recreational, investment, or hunting property. Go Cats!
Since 1956, Walpole Tire and Service has been your trusted choice for all things automotive, serving the community with our experienced and knowledgeable sales staff and the largest tire selection in the area. 3 generations of our family have been Ruston Bearcats, and we couldn't be more proud. But we're more than just tires. We offer
enough advertisers we could go buy Wordle from New York Times. I doubt it.
6:50. Oh, great. I'm glad you reminded me.
Hand off to Brooks, and he's going to get a yard on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Longest streak, Kyle. 35.
35-20. One day I want you to tell me your opening word. 2nd down and 9. 11:40 left to go. Ruston leads by 15.
Okay, Hunter Soto just into the ball game for the Bearcats. I like this. It's good with the jumbo package. You haven't seen, we goal line with Zarek Hill or Jaden Mayfield like we had last year in the backfield.
2nd and 9 on the Acadiana 24-yard line. Josh Brantley with Jordan Parker on the near side. 2 tight end set in the I. Brantley fakes the handoff to Smith. Keeps it himself. Gets hit just a few yards past the line of scrimmage. He'll get to the 21. Looks like the 22-yard line. So we 3rd down and long here in this 4th quarter. Brought to you by the Lincoln Parish Journal. It's your source for all things local, including Ruston High athletics. And the best part, it's 100% free of charge to subscribe. Just go to LincolnParishJournal.com and click join to sign up today. All the latest local news will be delivered to your inbox each weekday morning at 6:55 a.m. and Saturdays during football season. It's local, it's easy, and it's free. The Lincoln Parish Journal by Lincoln Parish residents for Lincoln Parish residents. Go Bearcats! I'm a proud co-publisher and a Ruston High alum of 2000. My business partner Malcolm Butler is a proud alum of Ruston High School as well, I believe class of 89. And if I got that wrong, I'm sure he'll text me and let me know the official year. And we have a penalty marker down, and this is going to go against the Bearcats. And not a good time for a penalty. You have 3rd down and 7, and now you're backed up to 3rd down and 12 on the Acadiana 27-yard line. The clock will continue to move as Ruston has a 35-20 lead over the Wrecking Rams. And that interception by Fabian Stringfellow with 2.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter has set this drive up for Ruston after a long drive by Acadiana. So this game is far from over. Ruston needs a score. 3rd down and 12. Play fake. Brantley back to throw. Almost flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be sacked for a loss. And that was a good tackle by Darius McKinley to bring Brantley down. A little slow to get up, but he's up and just fine, thankfully. It's 4th down and long.
But here's the thing. You got to think about it in the Bearcats. Look at it, not sure they're taking a timeout here. But you got to think about it. You punted, one time and it was blocked. So here you are. There's no reason. I think the way the defense has been playing, or the Bearcats are going to punt the football.
Where passion and play with the line.
You got to protect. You got Zarek Hill back to block. You got 3 back. Really got to work on getting this punt off a little quicker than we did last time.
Cade Kelly stands at his own 41-yard line, and I'm not sure if a timeout was called or what, but the officials stopped the play for some reason.
Well, there was a player. Now, really, you could penalize Acadiana because there was actually 12 men on the field at the time. The Bearcats snapped the football running now. He was close to being out of bounds on the other sideline. Okay, you're going to give the Bearcats delay of game. Didn't see it.
So this is going to come back to the 41-yard line. It's going to give Cade Kelly a little more room, but Acadiana now back in that full punt block formation again. It's 4th down and very long, about 26 yards.
Outside edge, you got to do a job, Kyle.
Snap, kick is up, punt is off and away. This is going to be a nice punt, bouncing inside the 15, and it will be down at the 12-yard line. So a good punt, and that will go for 29 yards. But when you're, you couldn't ask for that to land better than it did. And now the Rams will have 1st and 10, actually 28 yards, and 1st and 10 on their own 13.
Yeah, poorly, it wasn't blocked, number one. Number two, good. Kelly was not able to be returned, got the ball off, made the adjustments, listened to Colt Dunbar, made the adjustment, got the punt off. Now Bearcat defense on the field.
DeBetta back to throw, over the top, pass is caught and tackled on the play. That is Jaden Broussard. He's going to get a long gain on the play.
That was Aiden Andy's brother Jaden on the tackle. Jaden Andy, number 8 for the Bearcats.
I ran a story earlier this week on the Andy brothers, both starting on defense for this team. Aiden Andy, obviously the cornerback, Jaden, the free safety. A lot of fun to talk to the two of them. Enjoyed visiting with their mother as well. Really nice to get to know these fine young men a little bit more. And DeBetta is going to be brought down on the option keeper. He's going to lose a yard on the play. So great defensive stop by the Ruston Bearcats there. I want to make sure I get the right number on that. And that is Caleb Williams yet again, the senior defensive end for the Ruston Bearcats. He's been all over the turf tonight.
Oh, what you're saying is that we're going to bring binoculars back to the booth. That's what I hear you saying. Second and 11 here for the Wrecking Rams. Bearcats lead at 35-20. 8:13 to go in the ball game.
DeBetta hands it off. That's Gaucher again. And Gaucher past the 40 to the 45-yard line, actually the 44. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 with 8 minutes left to play in this ball game. Ruston up 35-20. Again, this game far from over.
Ethan Russell checking in at D-line.
Coming off is Rakeem Potts. He's looked like he was
hobbled up a little bit.
Just a bit. 3rd down and 4 on the 44-yard line of Acadiana. This is obviously 4th down territory if you're the Rams. Hand off to Gaucher. Gaucher spins forward. He's so hard to bring down on that initial contact. He got 5 yards. He only needed 4, and that'll be 1st down and 10 for the Rams on their own 48-yard line.
And you look now, Kyle, as the clock dwindles down, 7:30 remaining here. I think the way they're grounded, going to take another minute or so. You might see that onside kick, but this game could come down to the final possession. Bearcats leading by 15, 7:20 to go.
Keegan Goldsmith checking in for the Bearcats on the defensive line. DeBetta with a fresh set of downs, and he'll keep it himself up the far side. That was a nice fake. He's tackled in bounds, and so the clock will continue to move. That is Aiden Andy. The Rams have 2 timeouts remaining here in this 4th quarter. We're at the 7-minute mark. Bearcats up 35-20. 2nd down and 3 for Acadiana.
Keegan Goldsmith, former Ruston Elementary School Lion. Made their headshot. All the kids talked about their elementary schools.
Let's see, we have a timeout. It's going to be taken by the Bearcats. 6:43 left to go in the ball game. Ruston up 35-20. We'll take this timeout with them. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bearcat Football on the Q 94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Attention, Josh Parnell, please come to touchdown. Josh Parnell.
60 seconds. Or 30. 30.
Ruston High School would like to thank our Cat Box sponsors.
And on a journey towards the best dentistry with exceptional care, you need travel no further than the heart of Ruston. There you will find the team behind Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. It's a goal built on the tradition of excellence established more than 60 years ago, a legacy in superior dental care and unparalleled customer service. It's a journey worth taking and one we're proud to make with you. Come experience the best dentistry and exceptional customer service. Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. There's a story behind every smile.
Defensive lineman for the Bearcats getting checked out by Chris Brister and his staff. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Another handoff up to the far side, and that is a 1st down for the Rams. Ball is going to be marked at the 30-yard line, a gain of 13 on the play. So 6:39 left to play. Ruston up 15 points, 35-20. It's 1st down and 10. Ball is at the Bearcat 31-yard line. Same wing formation again. Handoff. And into the line of scrimmage for a couple-yard pickup. And I think this will take us to that 6-minute timeout here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, good thing looked like he ran in the back of his offensive lineman on that. Was slowed him down a bit and able the Bearcats to stop him for a minimal gain.
So we'll keep it here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. 6 minutes left to play. Ruston up 35-20 over Acadiana, one of the
When it comes to physical therapy, there's one name to know. That's Johnson Physical Therapy. And as always,
opening up with cupcakes at sometimes you can do that. It's interesting. I made a joke to Jared Ball about always playing what Alabama wasn't available. So the PlayStation 5 came out. We downloaded the Ruston Bearcats. Donnie Altman's son may put the Bearcats on there, and I scheduled the game versus Alabama. Bearcats win.
I have still stayed strong, and I have not gotten a PlayStation. And
you know, you should get one. You might learn geography if you have one.
2nd down and 8. And DeBetta is going to keep it himself past the 25 and knocked out of bounds. No, they're going to say he was tackled inbounds. The clock is going to keep moving. I don't know if he had a first down or not. It looks like he's going to be close if he didn't. The clock is still moving. So it's going to be 3rd down and very short. Ball will be spotted at the 22-yard line of the Ruston Bearcats. So Ruston playing Acadiana tonight. Next week it's Cabot out of Arkansas. The following week it's at Longview in Texas. And then against Midland Legacy, and then against Stephenville. So those will be the games over the course of the next few weeks. Everybody that Ruston will be playing until October the 11th against Ouachita will be out of state.
How is that? You didn't want to talk to Coach about how you figure in all the power rankings, because all the power points are important. I know you get wins for the amount of wins they get out of state, how that's calculated. Because someone told me, said that's going to hurt the Bearcats, but I don't think it's going to hurt the Bearcats playing out of state.
It didn't last year. I think Cabot's points were totally fine with what we needed them to be. There's a penalty marker down. They're going to call offsides on the Bearcats, I believe. One side judge is saying offsides. One, it's apparently nope. It's going to be offsides on Ruston. So that's 5 free yards and a free first down. 5:20 left to play. Ruston leads 35-20. Over the Rams. It's 1st down and 10 inside the red zone for Acadiana. DeBetta hands it off. That's Gaucher again. Gaucher hit and dragging some tacklers to the 10-yard line. Finally, the whistle blows after a gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Getting to the 5-minute mark. So 2nd and 3, ball is at the Ruston 10-yard line. Wing formation again. DeBetta hands it off to Gaucher. Gaucher cuts it back up the middle. He has the first down, but not enough for a score. It'll be 1st and goal at the Ruston 3-yard line. This one will come down to the wire.
Well, and here's the thing, what's important about that stop, obviously going to take a little bit more time off the clock to score. And Acadiana has 2 of their timeouts left.
1st and goal at the 3, hand off to Gaucher. Does he cross the goal line? He does, and he's got the score. 4:29 left to play. Acadiana, that was a 4.5-minute drive, capped off with another 3-yard touchdown by Gaucher. And here's the kicker on that one, Nick. That was an 87-yard drive by Acadiana. That was after Ruston got an interception from Stringfellow, and looked like they were marching the ball down the field, and they had a couple of penalties that did not go their way. Point after kick is up, and this one is good. 4:29 left to play. Ruston 35, Acadiana 27. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bearcat Football on Q94.1, BearcatNationNetwork.com.
First Ruston invites you to join them on Sundays at 8:30, 9:45, or 11 a.m. We offer kids worship at all 3 services. On Wednesday nights, students meet at the Powerhouse. Middle school students at 5:30, high school students at 6:45. Our mission is to help you find God's plan for your life in a fun, friendly, encouraging environment. For more church info or to watch our services online, we invite you to visit fbcruston.org. We're saving a seat for you at First.
All right, 4:29 left to play. Ruston 35, Acadiana 27. You can hear the buzz of the crowd in the broadcast. And if you're Edouard Hernandez, you're going to put a big boot into this, into the end zone for a touchback, and Ruston will have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. I like the call for Acadiana. Don't go for the onside too early. You've got 2 timeouts. Trust your defense and see if they can somehow find a way to stop Josh Brantley.
And one thing, too, that I never understood, you don't chase points early because if they go for 2 there and fail, you're looking at 26, 9-point game, virtually out of reach. But now come down to Bearcats picking up first downs, forcing Acadiana to use those timeouts. They do have 2 left. Bearcats have 2 as well.
We've had a lot of touchdowns tonight, 9 total between these 2 teams. A missed point after by Acadiana at the end of the first half has put this as an 8-point game in favor of Ruston. It's a quarterback keeper by Brantley, and Brantley's going to lose a couple on the play. Back to the 18-yard line, and that just looked like a busted play from the get-go.
And it really did. Something was discombobulated on that one, out of sync.
Somebody called a timeout. It was Acadiana.
And you see that now because Bearcats losing yards now, 4:19 remaining in the contest.
We'll keep it here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. We'll go back and look at the schedule again this is the season opener here tonight against the Acadiana Wrecking Rams. Next week, home against Cabot, then on the road for that 3-game stretch out in Texas. District play will start at Ouachita on October the 11th, then back home for Neville, who we played in the Bayou Jam 6 nights ago. Then at Ash on October the 25th, my wife's birthday. She's already forgiven me in advance. Then back home for Pineville on November the 1st, and then at West Monroe on November the 8th. And that'll round out Ruston's very, very difficult 2020.
Well, Ouachita has improved. We know that Neville is always a 50-50 game. You look, the only one that's really, and you never want to look over anyone taken for granted. Pineville seems to always be in a rebuild mode, but tough schedule.
Shotgun set, 2nd and 12. Brantley hands it off up the middle and just stuck at the line, but uses the legs to push forward. That is the jet. And Jordan Hayes gets it back to 3rd down and 8 on the 22-yard line. And we have a player down. So a player is down, an official's timeout.
people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of players, and certainly wish you best for Sam. Commit to Forkham Demons, Northwestern State, down in Natchitoches.
3rd down and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. The clock begins again, and we're under 4 minutes. Ruston up by 8 points. Brantley in the gun.
I would wait. You got 14 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, time is the 12th man here for the Ruston Bearcats. And Brantley takes a quick snap, cuts it to the outside, turns the corner to the 30, tackled at the 35-yard line, and that's a first down pickup for Josh Brantley. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on their own 37-yard line. A critical 15-yard gain by Josh Brantley.
What that 15-yard gain by Brantley does, you're looking at basically 2 minutes on the clock. You're looking at 2 minutes, and that's going to force Acadiana to use that last timeout as time is ticking away. 3:28 remaining here in the contest as the Bearcats lead the Wrecking Rams of Acadiana 35-27.
Josh Brantley has just been dynamite tonight. 1st down and 10 on their own 37-yard line. Bearcats in the I formation. That's Brantley. He'll hand it off up the middle. Not much room. And Brantley looks like he's cramping up a little bit at the 30-yard line. It's a 1-yard pickup.
Well, the tackle on the previous play was an awkward tackle as he only out of bounds, almost picking up the 1st down. So interesting to see if you'll see Sam Hartwell come in. Brantley not going to want to come out of this ball game. Clock now down at 2:50.
So the play clock is at 20 seconds. 1 timeout for the Rams. Really, the most important thing is the next 10. If you can get 9 to 10 more yards here,
make it academic. I wonder if the Bearcats may call a timeout here as the clock goes to 8 seconds.
Shotgun set. Brantley. He'll take the snap, hands it off, and bouncing outside is Hayes, and Hayes loses 3 yards on the play. And I'll bet Acadiana is going to take its last timeout.
Acadiana going to take their last timeout here.
So 2:21 left to go. Ruston up 35-27. It's a long 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Bearcats when we come back. You're listening to Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and the Bearcat Nation Network. Back in 30 seconds.
Holland Real Estate Group has been serving the commercial real estate needs in Louisiana for over 30 years.
Because your business means everything to you, we know the importance of proper planning and location management. With our extensive knowledge of the area, we're able to create individualized solutions for our clients. We work closely with our community leaders to understand growth in the area. Ensuring successful win-win relationships for our clients is what we do best.
.221 left to go in the contest. Ruston up 35-27 over Acadiana. Josh Brantley was a little bit slow there after his 1st down pickup. Nick, he has just been absolutely marvelous tonight, and he is hobbling back out there looking like Superman for the Bearcats. 3rd down and 12. 2:21 left to go in the ball game. Ruston up by 8. Handoff up the middle, and that's Brooks. And Brooks just gets 3 yards. So you're going to let 40 seconds run off. The Bearcats will be punting with 1:30 left to go. Acadiana, they've got a player down, so they're going to do this to try to stop the clock. And Brantley is just doubled over in pain. Of Cade Kelly.
Now, what is interesting, because you saw the clock go from 40, reset to 25. Wonder, did it run down 15? Did they save 15 seconds by the injury? And you know, you speculate all you want. Did they just fake the injury? Certainly, I've seen people do that, but don't think they did on that play. But Bearcats, like you said, 2 minutes and 3 seconds in this contest.
Yeah, it's 4th down and 9. I'm not sure why the Ruston offense is still on the field.
Because they're going to let this play clock go all the way down and just do that with the offense on the field.
Yeah, they'll let it get all the way down. So
about 137, 138, and the Bearcats call timeout.
I will say, that injury timeout for Acadiana got them 8 extra seconds.
Yes, it did.
And hopefully that's not going to come back and be problematic. 2-1, and ball takes the timeout. We'll keep it here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. 98 seconds left to play.
Yeah, there have only been two names we've called out tonight, and that's been DeBetta and Rope. So nowhere to key on if you're the Bearcats. Bearcats again lead at 35-27. Minute 38 remaining here in the contest. Nick Brown and Kyle Roberts. You should actually keep up with how many years I think you have. But
Cade Kelly back to punt on his own 22-yard line.
I believe Kobe Sanya snapping. I have to check that number. Saw him working on the sideline. I really just want to get this one off. But again, 10 men will be up.
Brantley at the training table, getting checked out. Cade Kelly's going to punt this away. 98 seconds left to go. High snap. Kelly fields it, and not a great punt. And this is going to bounce and come back. It's going to take a hop for Acadiana. And now the Rams are going to have 1st and 10 on the Ruston 44-yard line. That kick just did not go well for Cade Kelly. The snap was a little bit high. Kelly was able to field it, but it just went off the side of his foot. And now the Bearcat defense, a minute 31 to glory. But Acadiana has great starting field position on the Ruston 44-yard line. DeBetta under center, two backs behind him, fakes the handoff. He's going to step up into the pocket on the play fake, runs to his own lineman, tackle at the 40-yard line. Now there's no timeouts left for Acadiana, so they're going to have to run a very fast and efficient offense.
Yeah, gained an extra 3 yards there, Kyle. Had a chance to get him a little bit further.
2nd down and 7. Ball at the 39-yard line. A minute 5 left to go. DeBetta back to throw. Rolls to the left side of his body. Passes up. Caught by...
Ain't calling it a catch.
Yep, caught by little brother. Out of bounds. That's enough to move the sticks. So that was Colin DeBetta getting the pass from Kate DeBetta.
And that was quick, Kyle.
So now 1st down and 10 for Acadiana. The Ruston appears to be the Ruston 32. Well, now the ball is getting backed up. I'm not sure.
Illegal, they call it illegal shift?
I think so. So this is coming back. That is huge.
I never saw the flag, but I certainly will take it.
Yeah, me neither. That is a big penalty going against Acadiana. This comes all the way back to the 42-yard line. It is going to be, yeah, they're still coming back. This is all the way back to the 47. I don't know if that was a shift or was that somehow a personal foul that we missed.
Yeah, illegal shift. Official up in the booth, let it know illegal shift. So,
First and
2 seconds.
1st and 15, minute left to play. DeBetta back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It just fires one up. Incomplete. That should be intentional grounding, and there it is. The flag thrown for intentional grounding. And so this one's going to keep coming back. This could be a loss of about, gosh, that's going to be another loss of 9. This is going to be 2nd down and 24. Acadiana's coaching staff is furious. You still can't fall asleep. This is a wrecking Ram team that can put the ball in the air. But with 53 seconds left, it's going to be 2nd down and very long. Ruston up 35-27. We had 7 touchdowns in the first half, and both teams have only found the end zone once apiece in the second half so far.
And now we're waving it off. He's waving it off and bringing it back.
Well, let's see. Are they? Oh, okay. I think they. Yeah, they waved it off. So third down and 15. Third and 15, shotgun formation. No, excuse me, the single back formation, but you know the officials are over actually talking with the Acadiana.
Yeah, save the cowbells. They're not going to, now that they're getting 3 or 4 over on the other sideline, they're going to snap it. Now we're going to come get an explanation.
See what the official. Nope, thought he was going to say something, and now third down. Clock is at 53 seconds. Third down and 15. DeBetta back to throw. Quick toss to his running back, fielded by Gaucher. Gaucher gets tripped up after a gain of 1. It's 4th and 14. Clock is moving. At the 42nd mark, Ruston up 35-27. It's all going to come down to this. 4th and long for Acadiana. You get the stop, you win the ball game. DeBetta, another play fake and a timeout called. Ruston's going to take its final timeout of the contest.
Great timeout, great use of that. Settle down, see what you're going to give up a 4th and 14.
32 seconds left to go. We'll keep it here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. Ruston 35, Acadiana 37. An absolutely tremendous atmosphere for high school football tonight. From the fans in the pavilion to the fans in the stands. Credit to Acadiana. They traveled fairly well, coming up 3 hours. It was not great weather anywhere in the state of Louisiana, but I can promise you it was worse in South Louisiana by comparison. So I don't know how much practice Acadiana was able to get in this past week. No, Ruston had a couple cut short. I was up here Wednesday whenever rough storm came through Ruston.
Yeah, I noticed you do a lot of interviews on the Feed the Team days.
Listen, can
I get a job with the adjunct writer for the LPJ?
I got to help feed the team. I did not actually get to eat with the team.
Don't believe you.
4th and 14. DeBetta back to throw. Has some time. Goes over the top. Pass is caught in traffic. And so it will be a first down pickup. And that was an incredible catch.
It was.
By the wideout. And I think that was, let's see, I believe that was Russell Babineau over the middle. Picks up 17 yards.
Probably going to spike it here. Yes.
Spike with 18 seconds left. 35-27. Babineau ran into another wide receiver but had the concentration to hold on to the football. That was a really good play. And now they only need 27 yards to get to the end zone. They'd still have to convert the 2-point conversion and possibly go to overtime. But if you're Ruston right now, you need your defense to end this football game because your star quarterback, who has done everything you could ask him to do tonight, he's clearly banged up. And Josh Brantley needs a break. DeBetta on 2nd and 10. Drops back. 18 seconds. Goes into the end zone. Passes up. Incomplete. No flag thrown.
I guess, they're going to challenge. You're going to see that this year. A lot of teams are going to challenge. I believe that was throwing towards Fabian Stringfellow at 5'7". Great job, great position. No penalty on the play.
So 3rd down and 10. 14 seconds left to go. (35-27). Ruston up by 8 points. DeBetta talking to his running back. Another fake handoff. A sack will end it, and he's going to be brought down. 7 seconds. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to spike the football. Even if they did, it's 4th down. 2, 1. Ball game is over, and Ruston's defense stands firm. And the Bearcats are 1-0 to start the season. Ruston 35, Acadiana 27. That's your final score. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back for our post-game show. Ruston winners tonight over the Acadiana Wrecking Rams. Back in 2 minutes. This is Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Yeah, I'll see you next week or two.
Reminder fans, if there's a Josh Parnell, please report to the press box. Josh Parnell, please report to the press box.
Is this one Jared?
Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Check that one. You want to check it? You want to check it first?
Well, what more could you ask for from two of the top-ranked teams in the state of Louisiana in 5A? Ruston wins this one tonight 35-27 to start the 2024 season off with a win. And the Acadiana Wrecking Rams came to play tonight. Such a fun atmosphere here tonight, and credit and respect to Acadiana. Like, this is a team that showed that they're not scared of anybody with a #1 ranking. They'll come into any place. They were a little sluggish to start. Ruston looked like they might have a chance to run away with the game, but you and I knew, Nick, that wasn't going to happen. Not when you're playing against a team like Acadiana.
No, really surprised, Kyle, that excuse me, a little technical, really surprised at the 35 points put up by the Bearcats after watching the two scrimmages and going through and really knowing Acadiana, this program. You mentioned it earlier, 28 points, the most points that have been scored in this contest before, all won by Acadiana. So it's nice to get that one off your back and have a victory over the Wrecking Rams of Acadiana. I think it only makes you stronger and moves through. And there were a lot of questions about this football team, a lot of departures. You look at the Ahmad Bro, the Jordan Guidry's, and Jaden Mayfield. How is the defense going to respond? Well, we saw that with a really game-saving stand there versus Acadiana.
Yeah, just an incredible football game tonight. Jared Ball is addressing his team right now, and so we will keep it here in the booth, in the Wood Marine broadcast booth tonight for the post game, as Coach Ball will be joining us shortly. Cannot wait to get his thoughts and hear what he has to say about what has been an absolutely incredible night tonight. Ruston did everything it needed to do to win. It had to be efficient on offense. Josh Brantley was absolutely lights out tonight. Whether he was throwing the football, whether he was running the football, he did everything that he needed to do. And this young defense got the job done as well. Like, they came in and showed tonight, yeah, maybe they graduated 7 players off of a championship team from last season, but this 2024 defense is here to make some noise as well, Nick Brown.
You know, absolutely. A lot of questions you needed answered tonight. I think there's a few more questions you have to answer. You're going to look at your special teams and go through, excuse me, all of that. But I think that overall you got to be pleased with the performance. You look at, and I want to tell you, there was part of me. You look and talk about a hangover from a state championship. You know, the questions. Hungry enough, you're coming here after losing in the Dome, and then you come back and winning the Dome. You got to say, okay, are the guys going to be as hungry? And I think that was a lot of questions that Bearcat fans had, and I think that was answered tonight, and that's part of winning and and building championship culture here at Ruston High School. And you saw a team that went out and played an incredible football game against a very good team, the Wrecking Rams of Acadiana. Nice, for me, it really nice to beat those guys. And but man, what a quality football game. We saw a lot of very good football players and guys that are going to continue to play their career on Saturday. But I think if you look, and one of the things I'll share with Coach Ball as he makes his way up here is the fact that you're looking at Josh Brantley making himself into a Division I quarterback and not just the athlete, when you go to recruiting.
Well, just so proud of the way that he played tonight, Nick. The one thing that I know he would want to have back is forcing that throw into the end zone to Jordan Parker. If he could do that one all over again, I'm sure that he would do either a check down or possibly just take off and run. But I think that was one of those where his confidence level was really high, and so he thought that he might be able to make some magic happen with that one. But outside of that, Nick, I felt like he played a flawless football game. We're going to hear more from head coach Jared Ball, who's making his way up to the stands and or making his way into the broadcast booth from the stands. And when you're a celebrity coach like Jared Ball is, who's helped bring a state championship back to Ruston High School for the first time in over 3 decades, you're going to get a lot of high fives and a lot of people that want your attention. But we've got him now. He's about to hop on the radio with us, and so we're always so thankful to have him join. Coach, as always, congratulations on the win. Check your microphone for us real quick.
Check.
Yep, sounds good to us. Coach, what a ball game. You and I talked earlier this week. We knew this one was going to be a really tough one with Acadiana coming in. We thought that the fans were going to enjoy themselves tonight. Certainly was the case. Congrats on the win. What are your overall thoughts after this team?
Well, it wasn't the intention for everybody to enjoy it quite like that, but really pleased our guys did what we needed to do to win the football game. It came down to some things there at the end. Kicking game, we had an opportunity offensively to finish the game in a 4-minute drill. We weren't able to do it, but the defense managed the two-minute situation for against those guys offensively. And so at the end of the day, being able to do what we need to do to win the ball game is very big.
Jared, Josh was just lights out tonight. The way that he threw the football, the way he ran the football. I know it looked like he got banged up a little bit there towards the end of the fourth quarter. Talk a little bit about your quarterback and just what he did for this team tonight.
Well, that's what we've talked about since the state championship game is we're going to need Josh to be able to make those plays. We've got a lot of inexperienced guys still out there that those that have been in the fire need to be able to pull the weight, and by far Josh was able to do that.
Coach, a lot of questions you come through. You had the scrimmage versus Bird, and then of course Neville at the Bayou Jam. A lot of questions that you had to answer tonight about your football team. We talked earlier in the week. Is there a hangover from a state championship game? That's always got to be a concern as a head coach when you win a state championship. And tonight, Coach, I didn't see any signs of that.
No, I think that these guys really took on, particularly the past few weeks, I think. They're wanting to make an identity for themselves and this football team and kind of shake off everybody wanting to run around talking about the state championship from last year. And I think they did that. I think that they made a name for themselves for the 2024 football team, and it was really good to see.
Coach, I want to point out one defensive player, one guy that I really enjoy seeing him walk the halls of Ruston High School and to see him out working the community, and it was just a big play. Let's talk about the interception Fabian Stringfellow able to give for your team tonight. Certainly, he plays a lot bigger than 5'7".
He sure does. Been very pleased with Fabo. He's had a lot of difficult things to deal with earlier in his life, and so you come back and a kid's able to enjoy himself and playing ball. He was really frustrated with himself down in the first half. He had really good coverage on a guy in the end zone, and they completed the pass and caught it for a touchdown. But he continues to play hard, and if you keep doing that, you give yourself an opportunity to make plays, and obviously that was a very big play for us.
Coach, we've talked about the new identity. It's the 2024 season. We just talked about Stringfellow. The defense as a whole tonight, I think that they're really taking that challenge on. 7 graduates from last season. I thought they got the job done when they needed to do, certainly there at the end of the ballgame.
Yeah, and, that's the thing, is how fast can those guys mature as players and do the things that we need them to do to make those plays. And, you know, we sure lost some really good football players off of last year's team, and in particular, you know, some on defense. And you know, I think those guys just quietly have come on and worked themselves into a spot where they can make those plays too, and that's what you need them to do.
Coach, let's talk real quick about our opponent tonight, the Acadiana Wrecking Rams. Certainly a very good football program, rich tradition, and you guys can just play anybody, anywhere. Just a really good football team and a good football game tonight.
They're a very good football team, and that, you know, that's what I've told them all week. And you know, we've played them in the past, but these guys have never played them. So you can show them video of what it is they do offensively, but it doesn't do any justice for whenever you get out here and you're having to take it in the chin every snap, and they keep doing the same things. And they threw a few wrinkles in there on us that kind of keeps you off balance, but I thought our guys settled in and played really well.
Jared, thanks as always. Congratulations. Huge win tonight. We'll look forward to visiting with you next week.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we'll take another 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll wrap it up from the Hoss. You're listening to Bearcat Football.